again, Granite. Hit it again.
My bad.
I've done it before.
My bad, brother. Thank you. My bad. Thank you for linking that up too. Insight, MMA OG, fan and friend. The most densely populated state in the U.S., New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
Straight out of Jersey. The bricks.
Straight out, baby.
You
yeah.
like Redman?
I do like Redman, bro. Of course. Yeah.
What, the album? That album still to this day is one of my favorite
Redman's he's one of the best rappers of all time. He's just he's just chill, you know. Yeah. So we're back, baby. We already talked. We were half live. We were having a nice session. I was talking about Ryan Garcia a little bit. I was on the live Spaces with him. He went on Spaces. His wife was in the background trying to save him from talking. He was talking about, was it Bohemian what?
Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, he said he got information on them, and dude, he is out of his mind. And then actually, so the guy who set up the Spaces was like, I set it up to not record. But then he told Ryan, he's like, but there's thousands of people in here, so somebody is recording this. And then the girl,
they get screen recorded. They get the screen recorded.
Yeah, and then the girl in the background's like, just hang up. And then one of the dudes, the speakers, was like, Ryan, I would also suggest that you hang up, like, because like he was just talking so crazy. I never, dude. I was just, he better get his shit together, because it's not he's not ready to fight somebody like he better get his shit together.
Not that good of a boxer. Not get that good. You should be thinking about landing that left hook on that boxer, and not this fucking social media shit. And you should be isolated.
And you got to say, though, I mean, he fought Tank, and now he's fighting Haney. He's probably one of the few guys that's taking back-to-back real fights. You know, like
I give him credit. I knew he was gonna lose the fucking Tank, but he did get up after that liver punch and suffered for fucking 3-4 more rounds, whatever it was, 5 more rounds.
Yeah, you remember back in the day?
You don't back down. You don't back down.
No. I said back in the day. Like, remember, boxers would go up a couple weight classes, down a couple weight classes, to, like, make super fights. Shane Mosley's, De La Hoya's, Manny Pacquiao came up from like 107 pounds up to 155. Like, Roy Jones Jr. went to every fucking weight class and went all the way up that beat every fucking. So did Trinidad. Trinidad did. Yeah, but now they'll be like, well, why isn't Crawford fighting this guy? Like, oh, they're too far apart in weight. I'm like, they're only 8 pounds.
Crawford wants to fight Canelo. He goes, I don't have to fight ever again. I want to fight Canelo for legacy.
Everybody wants to fight Canelo.
But Crawford actually can beat him. Like, that's the thing. These other guys can't. Yeah,
and Canelo will fight a good guy, then 3 bums, and then another good guy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Once you're a superstar, you're only supposed to fight superstars. Like, remember when De La Hoya and Mosley got big? Mosley's only fighting superstars. Like Trinidad, De La Hoya. I don't like that they don't. He's not in my weight class. He's 1 up or 2 up, dude. It's a super fight. Meet somewhere, fight.
The best fight the best, and that's how you're supposed to test yourself. That's how you fucking prove you're a legacy fighter. And even if you lose, so what? The best fight the best. That's the way it was in the 80s and 90s. 79 when I was watching Marvin Hagler. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so much different now. I was saying this about Americans, and I'm not saying that I have a lot of faith in this generation, but here's the thing, right? Everyone feels like they're entitled. Everyone feels like, there's a lot of people got it a lot worse, man. You go to another country, like, you talk shit about America, it's fucking horrendous, man. People, you should be ashamed of your fucking selves. I'll say it right to your fucking face. Like, this is no fucking joke, man. You live in the fucking best country in the fucking world. And I know it's fucked up. We should be helping the inner cities instead of other countries. But here's the thing. When you're ally of the U.S., we actually have your fucking back. These other countries that say they're going to have other people's backs, they ain't going to have their backs. That's why America is America. We have every culture here. Our ancestors had balls to come here. The Italians and Irish, and never mind about the Black Americans, the shit they had to go through to come over here to be slaves and shit. So people cry out there, you come to America, be fucking grateful, because There ain't no other country like it. There ain't no other country like it. And especially in 400 fucking years, 400 plus years. No other country has been a superpower in 400 plus fucking years. None. You seen the quotes I sent you from fucking Abe Lincoln, right? On the DMs. You know what did it say? I'm gonna read it off right now just so people can fucking hear this.
Read it off.
Because I think it's important for these fucking people to know. And not just this generation, even the older people, because a lot of people that are older, like 53 like me, like they disgust me, man. They make me sick to my fucking stomach.
Read them off.
I'm just going to read this one I sent you, brother. All right. Do not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. Abraham Lincoln. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves.
That's true.
So that right there, that one right there is the one I sent because of Garcia. Garcia, the only one that can beat you is you. Your own mind. You got to fight your own demons. I got to fight them every fucking day for 23 fucking years. And then the first 25 years, I was too comfortable in chaos. I loved it. Like, I was just, I'm just being honest, right? I don't use the fucking poor me shit. I don't say I was a product of my, yeah, I was a product of my body, but here's the deal. Once my daughter was born, I had a whole different fucking outlook. I never thought I'd live till 30. It was sex, drugs, and rock and roll, rap, all that shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't scared on the streets. I definitely wasn't scared in prison. I definitely wasn't scared in juvie because the guys I grew up with and my mentors, even older than them, like, if I could hang with those guys, I could hang with anybody. So that's why I was never never scared. Never scared. Yeah. Like, people that are scared out there, don't be scared. Face your fears, and you'll be like, holy shit, I should have never been scared of that in my life. Yeah. Like, there's nothing you should fear in life. Nothing. No man you should ever fear. No one.
Yeah. Plus, like, Garcia's going to get paid a lot of money to fight Haney, who's again not a knockout guy, not a guy who's going to like hurt him. It's just like go get. Yeah, but so go box. You're supposed to lose. If you lose, no shame in losing to Haney. He'll
lose in a decision. You got to knock Haney out for him to win. That's the thing. That's what Garcia's got to understand.
If he makes it to the ring, that space is.
Let's hope he does. Let's be positive. Hope he does. Let's hope he does and does well. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no shame to lose. You already lost to Tank Davis because I knew there's levels to this shit. I understand this shit because I actually fought in the ring. I've always sparred with the best guys. I wanted to spar with the best guys because why do I want to spar with fucking guys that ain't even that good? They ain't gonna do any good for me. You know what I mean? Exactly. I'd rather spar with the Golden Glove champs and the pros. You know what I mean? Even though I should have been a pro, but it wasn't paying me no money. That's why Francis went into fucking MMA because there was money in it. Boxing, you have to wait a little while. Yeah,
granted, let's call out Sean Strickland. You can spar with him. He'll spar with anybody.
Sean, I'll spar with you. I guarantee you. I'll spar. I like Sean Strickland because he speaks his fucking mind. I don't have a problem with him, but I will come spar you any fucking time, dude. You want heavyweights to spar with? I'm actually fast, really fast. Your middleweight ass. I'll fucking be. I'm faster than you. As a middleweight.
You want me to set that up, Granite?
You can set it up. I'll fucking spot Andy. I'll put Jake Paul and Logan Paul on the same fucking night.
No, but Sean will invite you to the gym.
I like Sean Strickland, so I'll go spar with him. And if he tries that fucking hot shit with me, then he's gonna get hit by a real heavyweight that can throw with both hands.
I love it.
Street fight too.
We're gonna.
I got 2 street fights too. I'll knock out this motherfucker.
I'm gonna set it up. Imagine Granite.
I like that kid that got in the ring. And then I seen him with Nate Diaz, sparring with Nate Diaz. That kid's learning. He's only going to get better. So Sean Strickland, you should have went easy on him. I get it. You were trying to teach him a lesson. But when when a man knows he can beat somebody, right?
Who that guy?
It's really hard to walk away from a fight. It takes more of a man to walk away from that. I was saying that. I was preaching this all week. It takes more of a man to walk away from a fight when you know what you can do to somebody.
Who that guy? The guy you talking about? You talking about Sneeko? That dude Sneeko?
Yeah. Well, Strickland should have went easy on him. You should have been hitting with it. It's he did 75 clubs.
Yeah, he did go easy until he went on that barrage. But my thing with Strickland was he couldn't even knock him down. It's like, why couldn't he knock him down?
That kid's a tough kid, man. He's fucking putting himself, in there. And that's what you got to do. You have to go taste your own fucking blood. in a boxing match. I'm not saying about everywhere. Street fights, it's actually more dangerous than anything because I'm so grateful I never did a manslaughter because I knock people out and their head ever hit the cement. I'd be kicking them in the head like an idiot, kicking them in the head, kicking them in the fucking ribs. I'm like, I'm shocked I never killed nobody. Like their eyes rolling behind their fucking head. But that kid, when you get in a ring and you taste your own blood, that's when you start moving your fucking head. You start getting mad at yourself. You know what I mean? And you start countering right away. Once you get hit, you counter. If you should be, Umar, this is a perfect example. Umar this past weekend, he just moved a little bit of his chin. That's why he didn't get knocked out. That's why he had the presence to move his head to the right side of his legs to bring for the takedown. If he was discombobulated, he wouldn't have fucking known to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know why? Because they do fundamentals over.
Man, muscle.
They don't have to think about it.
Muscle memory. This counters that.
And it's your brain. The biggest muscle is your brain and your heart. Those are the biggest muscles that you need to keep good. And I smoke weed. I can do 12 rounds. I've been smoking weed since fucking 12 years old, since 83. Like, honestly, no bullshit. You see me running all the time.
I mean, Nate Diaz, Nate Diaz, they do triathlon.
Nate Diaz just went easy with him. He went easy with
him.
No. Show the smile.
No, I mean, he smoked weeds forever, and he can run forever.
Yeah, him and Nick. They're triathletes. Nick swims the fucking Alcatraz through the fucking country where all the great white sharks are. I'm like, damn. I go, and that's the way I feel with a lot of people. I go, are you a great white shark? You ever swim out to where the great white sharks swim out? Because you guys are guppies and minnows. A lot of guppies and minnows. You're a lot of couch warriors, man. You have no fucking clue.
We're not in our environment in the water. Like that's a shark.
I am. I live on the Atlantic Ocean.
Not versus shark though. Not versus shark in the water.
Well, you gotta poke them in the fucking eye. Yeah, you're right. That's a fight that you're probably not gonna win.
And there's probably a few of them.
Exactly. Yeah. And them things, I'll tell you, down, on the Atlantic here, they got all the fucking seals down the Cape. So it's like kind of like a bay there with that, with the arm of Massachusetts. That's Cape Cod, right? And then you got Quincy Bay and Boston Harbor right there, and then like north. So those things ain't far away. They can swim up Quincy and Cape within fucking 3 minutes. They're just so smart. You know what I mean? Sharks are the ultimate great whites are and hammerhead sharks. You ever shoot fish on a boat for cod, and because you're fishing on the bottom, sand shark, you catch sand sharks, you don't want that tail fucking hitting you. You gotta step on the head, going over huge waves, out near B-Buoy, 5 miles away from fucking the land. You know what I mean? It's like people have no fucking clue. 2/3 of the earth is ocean. And most people, like you see these guys go way underneath the Arctic Circle, and they see fish that they've never seen before. All these weird creatures they've never seen before because they got to see it through like what is it like? What the purple light, black light?
Night vision,
like a black light thing.
Like a night vision.
It's kind of like it's kind of like that, but it's even newer technology than that. But they can actually see. You see these creatures. It's like I've never seen one of those in any fucking magazine or book. I don't know. I'm really curious person. So
we don't know a lot. We don't know a lot about the ocean, and when you go real deep, there's fish with no eyes because there's no light, so they don't need eyes.
Exactly.
It's your senses and stuff. But
there's certain depths, like certain fucking parts of the ocean go so deep, it's mind boggling. Because we actually mine underground. We have to sink a 500-foot shaft, a 200-foot shaft, 300-foot shaft. This is like 7 different tunnels I was on. So we had to sink huge shafts, then send fucking the TBMs down in pieces because they're like a mini city. Then they stop mining 12 miles one way, 9 miles the other way, or just one way. Or and then you got to take circles sometimes. You got to mine in a circle. You got these big fucking tunnel boring machines. Like people have no fucking clue. You know what I mean? They have no clue.
Yeah, and then you come across the octopus, man. They got a lot of DNA. Those are like aliens.
Those things, calamari, actually. They're so fucking, they're so smart. Fucking,
and they can camouflage and shit.
I was just going to say that. You read my mind. They adapt to whatever they land on, they turn that color. It's insane. Yeah. It's like a praying mantis.
They have a lot. Up, brother? Yeah, so you got a comment. I just put one back to him. It's all good.
Yeah, inside. You can say anything you want, brother. You're my boy. You can say whatever. Here's my. Tell me what you think about this real quick.
Okay.
Do you like that? You like that font?
Yo, take down the comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the comment. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, now it's gone. It's gone. Where'd it go?
I'll put it up. Okay.
There we go. Oh, whoa, it's gone again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there you go. Looks good.
Mass Hole, UFC 1, Top Rank, The Zone.
You got that little. You got that little.
Which I commentate.
You got the little.
What about this one? A shorter guy. Shorter guy.
Yeah, look at.
I want to see Gage.
Yeah, you're evolving, Granite. Look at you.
What do you, dude? You know what? Actually, we started together, me and you. Remember? And you brought on your two good friends. I like those dudes. I like.
Oh yeah, they want to do one. They want to maybe do one.
I'd love to have them again. I really respect both, and I like that other guy that likes all the metal and plays guitar. That guy, he actually started following me. I followed Henry or whatever his name is. The guy that likes all the metal and fucking rap like I do. Older guy. He got in his car to do a fucking thing with you from work. Remember? Henry? Same guy, then older guy.
Henry.
MMA fan, huge MMA fan, but music.
He did
music.
He did a pot. I did an interview of him.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
A few times.
There's a dude.
One of your boys, dude. I'll show a picture of. I'll show you the picture of it. You'll be like, oh, him. Maybe I'm saying his name wrong, bro. Maybe it's me.
All right, let me check it out.
It was right there, bro. Let's see. Followers. Is he? Hold on. Is he? What's it called? Is he a verified follower or?
I don't know.
You don't even know who the fuck it is. What am I fucking asking for? Hold on. You know who he is. So once I show you him, you'll know who the fuck he is.
All right.
Good dude. Oh, Jay Henry.
Oh yeah. Jay Henry. Yeah. He's actually.
I want to talk to that kid too because we have a lot in common, me and that kid. You know what I mean?
He plays guitar. He plays Breaking Benjamin. I'm actually going to see Breaking Benjamin on the 22nd in Atlantic City. I'm gonna go see that band.
Never even heard
yeah, they're like a kind of like a rockish. What's that?
I said, how are they? Because I've never heard any good rock or any good metal since fucking the 80s and 70s and 90s.
Yeah, I mean, I like them. I mean, like somebody that likes somebody that likes like heavier stuff. Because
I like heavy shit. Rock and roll. I think of rock and roll. I think of Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Rush, the Police. Those are epic bands. Every song is epic.
So you might not like these guys, but I like them. I think it's a lower.
That's all that matters is you like them, bro.
So if I want to listen to something real heavy, I'll put that on. But if I want to listen to something that I don't want it to be that heavy, I'll throw them on. They got a lot of songs. Yeah, thank you, Palmer. And he said that Breaking Benjamin. I saw 3 Days Grace with my wife a couple months ago too. Similar to Breaking Benjamin. They were good.
So they're more like a alternative band, right? Kind of like
a newer, like a newer alternative band, like
newer alternative. Okay.
Yeah.
Like Machine Head and bands like that. I seen Bush in the 90s.
Yeah.
Just because of the first album was pretty good.
Yeah, first album was good. Yeah, that was good.
That was a good album. I seen them at the Fleet Center. Right when they built the new garden, I seen Angus Young come out of the floor at the old Boston Garden. I seen Ozzy, the original Motley Crue, the first album, on the Shout the Devil tour with Ozzy. Like I seen so many shows, like over at least 150, 200 shows in the 80s. Like it was ridiculous.
So here's a story for you, real quick, before we get to the fights. Me and my wife went to see Ludacris at the Hard Rock in
Luda.
Hold on.
Get out the way.
So we're in there. We're buying like our $16 vodka crayons, and all of a sudden, like an hour and a half.
Fucking booze. Like I never paid for booze at a fucking show.
Yeah, about an hour and a half in, the DJ's still on there. They announced Ludacris will not be coming.
What?
So Juvenile opened for him, but like, I was so pissed that, and then I was like, I want a free room for Breaking Benjamin because I wouldn't have gone down if Luda. Plus, you didn't know Luda wasn't coming till the show started.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you know what? Oh no, hold on. In '97, when I seen Wu-Tang and fucking Rage, we were driving back because on the radio they said they canceled it. An hour prior to the show, right? Starting. And then, like, not even 5 minutes later, we were driving back to Boston area, Quincy. It said, "Oh, they're on. They're just going to be like 20 minutes late." So my wife turned around and dropped us all up there. You know what I mean? And I got front row tickets, fucking Wu-Tang, and then God bless my friend Soul, who died in 2015. We did a 16th after Wu-Tang. We caught the RZA, put him back up on stage, and then Rage Against the Machine. I had to actually go up to the middle where the air was because it's an outside venue. That's kind of a route, but up in the middle part where you walk through, you know what I mean? Like, you could. So I just sat there and watched from there because I was, it was fucking rocket fuel in those days in the early 90s. It was 97. So back then it was real cocaine. It wasn't cut with fucking. I used to cut it with Nositol. You know what I mean? So people wouldn't fucking die from it. You know what I mean? Because it was so strong. You know what I mean? These people actually want to die from their product. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Don't honor amongst Steve. You know what? Stay away from that fucking business, people. Just tell people pot and mushrooms and shit like that. That's gonna help people because this shit's gonna help you. That other shit ain't gonna help you.
There we go. Yeah. So anyway, I did get my free room.
How's your wife and kids? Everyone good? Everyone good? House? Everyone good?
Yeah. My kid is doing good. She actually wrestled this year. So
I remember you. That's what I was asking. I wanted to see how she's doing. How is she doing? Like it?
Yeah, so they actually had a girls' tournament for the first time in our league for middle school, and she got second. She had a good draw though. She just had to
great. Second place. She has started.
Beat one person to get to the final. In the final, the girls experienced. But so actually tonight she's starting club wrestling. So I'll bring her tonight at 7.
You're a good man, brother. You're a good man.
Yeah,
bro.
You know what? I figure this. It's at least it's self-defense. At the very least,
wrestling's a great. I would say boxing or wrestling.
Well, let me tell you, like, somebody's trying to rape you or hurt you. If you know two moves,
what to do. Yeah, if you know what to do.
They want easy targets. They don't want to rumble with somebody who can rumble.
It's just like a bully. A bully doesn't want a guy that fights back. You know what I mean?
They want the easy. They want the easy.
My daughter was a brown belt in Okinawan karate. She could have been a black belt easy, but she goes, I don't want to go, and I can't force her to go. She's 10 years out of UMass JFK. She's killing it. Dude, they begged her. They gave her more money to stay. She works from home for the state. She's like a insurance adjuster. She does all the numbers for the state.
Yeah.
She's like, they pay her huge money to stay because she was going to leave for more money. They go, we'll give you the money. We'll give you more. My son, finishing his first semester at Suffolk University. Celtics TD Bank North intern.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they're both doing great. So wait till your kids get that age when you got to let them go and be fucking adults. It's
well, I kind of had that with my cousin. We raised him from 10 to 13, and he's 26.
So you understand already, right?
Yeah, he's 26.
Let him go.
He's 26 now.
16. That's when it starts, bro. But when they're 18, you can't say you have to stay home now. They have to live by your rules if they want to stay. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But what I'm saying is you got to let them go make the mistakes.
Sure.
And I don't really think you need college. That's just my opinion. Yeah. But, I'm not going to say it's not good. Listen, I know you're a fucking teacher. I know you and your wife do a lot of community things you do good things for people. You know what I mean? You're actually trying to help people, which is good.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to do too. It comes back tenfold. It feels good when you help people. Even when I was selling drugs, I used to, everyone was going to have a good time because I was having a good, you know what I mean? I was never going to leave anybody out unless they were a fucking shitbag or something. You know what I mean?
If Grant's partying, everybody's partying.
Well, yeah, that's the way it always was. But here's the other thing. I got to be honest. I had other people that hustled too. In the 80s, everyone hustled. But then in the 90s, there was only certain people. Because in the 80s, I was the only one with a, bowls of fucking yellow fish scale rocks like that and shit. Like, I was the only one with a connection like that.
You know what I mean? Killing it.
So all the older guys always begged me to go get this one. 8 balls were $350 in '85. I was 14. And these guys were like 2 generations ahead of me. You know what I mean? The bookies, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that's it. I was a problem solver when I was that age. And then in the union, on the streets, and that's what I'm saying about, I was saying earlier when we went live, I was like, any problem is easily solved. It's just people have no clue. Like I've been playing chess since 3rd grade. I don't even like, me. It's like, do we ever argue ever? No, we get along great, dude. Jay, I get along great. Like everyone, I get along great with everybody. It's like these younger people have to, when we grow up, we have to respect our elders unless they give us a reason not to. You know what I mean? But for the most part, we respected our elders. You know what I mean? That's one thing that's different from this fucking generation. And you know what? It's funny. 53. I just turned 53 January 7th, right? I feel like I'm 33. I don't even feel like I'm fucking 53.
Yeah, I mean, that's my thought too. Like, I feel like me at 50% can outwork a Gen Z or millennial at 150% because they just said,
You definitely can.
That's why
you're a savage. I know you're a savage.
If your kids will hustle,
you're a low key savage. You're a low key savage. You know what I mean?
If you teach a kid to hustle now, they'll outwork their generation because their generation is like they want to sit in mom's basement, eat hot pockets. Yeah,
my son. I go, who the fuck do you think you are? Fresh Prince of fucking Southwest Quincy?
Yeah, exactly. What do you look like, Uncle Phil? You look like Uncle Phil over there.
Granted. I go, dude. I go, Ty. I fell on my head, fractured my skull, 14 feet, bringing my German Shepherds. This is 2 years. This is April of 2003. He was born April 2005, right? My daughter was fucking 8 years old when I fell. 10 and a half when my son was born, right? We didn't know we were having another kid 10 and a half years later. But I told them, I go, you couldn't survive when I was growing up. I had to run the payphones and remember numbers in my head. Even before the beepers, it was like I had to fucking remember numbers. I had all my numbers in my head.
Think about.
I didn't have a piece of paper. I didn't have a contact. I didn't have a fucking cell phone. I had those big fucking tan ones in the 80s. It was like fucking $2,000 a fucking month.
You had Zach Morris.
Zach Morris to pay for that bill and make a little profit. It wasn't
you had the Zach Morris cell phone from Saved by the Bell.
Satellite phone. It's like a satellite phone. Yeah, the big fucking tan one with the big fucking black fucking antenna.
Yeah. Yep. High tech. Hey, so let's talk about this 299, Grant, because we got
I got that. I'm gonna bring up the card right now, brother.
Yeah, and I was saying before when we were fake live that this card reminds me of the cards from the early 2000s where we got early prelims all the way up to the top of just bangers. You know what I mean? So
this is insane. This is insane. You're right, dude.
Oh, yeah. I like what you did there.
You, bro. Yeah. Dude, I got a thing. I just got this new thing, live sound card, like with all the fucking different buttons you could make, clapping sounds, boos, all kinds of different things. But because I'm producing my 3rd album, right? So I need all this technology. So I'm gonna use it for this too. You know what I mean? Once I'm good at it. You know what I mean? So
all right. Yeah.
You got really good too, dude. You got really good at what you're doing too. You constantly evolving too, from what I've noticed.
Yeah, I've been actually concentrating on my hot sauce YouTube a lot. I got 2 million views.
People love. I was gonna say that's like the 3rd niche that what most people want to see. People making food, and you're a savage, dude. Even your kids are savage. They're eating hot sauce and like it's nothing. Guys would be crying. Your dog's like, this shit ain't fucking hot. This shit fucking baby. Yeah, dude, I love the attitude on your fucking kids, bro. They remind me of my kids a little bit.
Yeah. So what do you want to do here?
How do you want to do this? Lower, stop on the cigar, or the top?
Yeah, let's start at the bottom. We can go quick. The bottom ones, I don't know.
Bottom, okay.
So I got.
All right, this is what I'm waiting. These are my picks right now. This could change Friday when I do Savage Jam.
Oh shit!
So I'm just saying this is where I'm.
We got the same pick here. I got Morez by decision. I got Morez by decision as well. Yeah, I got the same thing as you. Look, what I've been doing with the female fights a lot now is decision because I feel like they always go to decision now.
Except for Wei Li and like girls like her, like top like 1 and 2 and 3. you know what I mean, top 1 and 2 or 3s. It's not like the men, like the top 5, top 10, top 15 are good. It's like the top 3 are best in every division. There ain't no like 5 and 10 fucking killers waiting in each division. There's like 2 or 3. And I think we all know that. Like, it is getting better. Thank God. It is getting better. Women's MMA. Remember Dana White said, I'll never let it happen. The reason is legit. It was kind of a legit excuse, he said. He said, we don't have a bunch of women to fight. It's not that I don't want them to fight. It's like we don't have enough elite fucking mixed martial arts that are women. So I'm glad fucking Ronda Rousey. And remember that girl, Chrissy Martin, in boxing? She used to knock out everybody.
Yeah. She almost got killed by her husband.
Yeah. Something happened. I forgot what it was, but I think that was it, dude. Yeah. But she was fucking tough. She was like the Tyson of fucking women's boxing. She go in there and annihilate women. And
she looked like a soccer mom.
She didn't look the part. You're right. She looked like fucking she looked like just any ordinary old fuck.
Any woman shopping at ShopRite. Yeah.
Yeah, or a fucking grocery store anymore. Who you like in this one, my man?
Who we got next? We got, let me scroll up. We got Vergara versus.
No, it's on the screen. It's on the screen, but no, I get it.
I'm just looking. I have mine on the side so I can see my pick.
I understand.
I went with the heavy favorite here as well, but I did a submission. And what round? Okay, I didn't put a round. I better put a round.
I'm sorry, I don't have that right there. I got this up. I'm sorry, I didn't have it up. I got to put these.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save this here. I got him by submission. Asu.
Asu's a fucking animal. CJ Vergara looked good in his last fight. So last 2 fights actually, but his last fight he looked really good.
Yeah, sometimes I get worried about these heavy favorites in these fights.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. They don't know how Las Vegas, it's very hard to choose these lines because they really don't understand. There's a lot of smart people there that do. Here's the thing, right? If you take action, this is what you got to do. You got to take 5 casinos in fucking Vegas, and you take all their lines, right? And they're all always pretty much the same, or a half point off here, half point off there, different, right? You got to meet it in the middle of those 5, and you'll always win as the house. Even though you might have to pay people, obviously you're going to have to pay people that win, but more people will lose. It's just the house always wins. House always wins.
Yeah, I'm trying. I just lost my spot here. Yeah. So who do you have? You have the same. I got to move my screen. I can't.
Well, I'm just right now. I'm leaning CJ because he looked good in his last 2 fights. It looks like he's evolving, but
you went CJ. Okay.
That could all change Friday if during the weight cuts and how they look on the scale, how they look, facing each other up. People say they can't read people by body language. Well, I can, and I can read people by their eyes. The eyes don't lie. I can tell if someone's focused. I can tell if someone's full of shit.
Yeah.
When people start going off this shit, it's like because they didn't train. You know what I mean? They didn't train, so they're trying to fucking intimidate. And you ain't gonna intimidate a person that gets in the fucking octagon or a ring. It's just not gonna happen.
All right, so we got Robles. This guy looks like Kevin Randleman.
This guy's an animal, dude. He's a Cuban fucking monster.
Yeah. Damn, he's big.
Fury.
He's 6. Dude is 6. He's 6'7".
6'7". And he was 320 pounds before he cut weight. He's like 320. He had to cut like fucking. He had to cut. This guy had to cut weight to make 265. I mean.
Yeah. So I got him by knockout round 1. I feel. Oh, so do you?
Yeah, I got round 1 knockout too.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing about the big boy though. If this dude can survive, these dudes do gas out these bigger dudes. So
but Cubans are known for their cardio. The boxers are really known for their cardio and their power. They're freaks of nature. Their genetics are really good. It's like the Mexican fighters, same thing. It's like Russian fighters, same thing. You know what I mean? It's like American boxers, same thing. We got the most fucking champions. We always have in boxing.
Yes.
It's just what it is. It's just the way it is. And we got some pretty good wrestlers too. Wait till Bo Nickel. I can't wait to see Bo Nickel fucking fight again. That guy's a fucking,
he's on 3.
Oh, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. I'm sorry, inside. I mean, go ahead.
Bo Nickel's on 300. He's on.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say we have to wait till then, but till April, but that's only a month away, anyways.
Yeah. All right.
So you like this in the first one? Same thing, same pick I got here on the screen.
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, I think so too, bro. This one was a little tricky for me. What do you think about this one here, brother?
Yeah. So Kutalabe, he was real hot. And then he had those 3 losses. One is to Johnny Walker, and then they threw him a bone with Bozer. I'm going with Ion. It's kind of like a shady pick because he's kind of suspect.
Dude, he lost a spin. He lost a spin from a submission guillotine show. How don't I remember that? Do you remember this insight?
Yeah.
Look on the screen. Yeah, I didn't. I'm like, I don't remember Ryan Spann finishing anyone in a submission. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yo, he had a rough streak, Kutalabe, because he came in as a big time prospect. So I'm gonna go with him, but again, a lot of these fights are gonna be close picks. So that's I went with him by submission. We'll see what happens. His chin is suspect though, so we'll see. We'll see. What do you got?
I got Lens because of what you just said. Not only that, this is a hard fight to pick. I'll admit it. I would say there's a 50-50 flip him. I really would. The 38 years, the 30, I don't think makes much of a difference because he's taking a lot of KOs. Ion is taking a lot of, he's taking, he's only taking 1 knockout. 2 knockouts. He lost to Boza, who isn't Boza the new fucking BKFC heavyweight champ? Or is that?
No, he beat Bozer.
Oh, that's right. It's I seen the guy the other day who's the heavyweight champ.
He lost. He lost.
The fight.
He lost to that dude Kennedy. He lost to Johnny Walker. He lost to Ryan Spann, and then he's got a couple. He's got a couple other losses. I think he fought that other prospect, maybe the guy who hurt his knee recently. I think he lost to him twice. The one who hurt his knee versus Teixeira or whatever it was. I think he lost to that guy.
Yeah, he's fighting on 300. The guy that's fighting on 300. That guy, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
He's fighting on 300. His name's at the tip of my tongue. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got Kutalabe, but I'm not. I'm just going with it.
Yeah, wait till Friday before you make your pick. Well, unless you already made your pick. Yeah, this card's stacked. You're right. Every fight is fucking. Well, there's a few holes here. I'm gonna give you a few fucking gimmies. I think. Who do you like in this one? You know what? This guy, I used to not think he was consistent, but 5 in a row, he has looked good lately. This good.
Yeah, this dude is like a ninja, but sometimes that doesn't work in the octagon. But I was happy he's on the prelims because he's an exciting dude. Win or lose, just does weird stuff. He's only 30 stuff. I thought he was older than that. So I'm going with him. I think he's going to knock this dude out in the second round, the Polish dude. But it's a near even fight line. But I like Pereira doing something weird and getting the crowd into it. So unless this guy can really wrestle real well, because Pereira's ground game's not great.
Pereira's minus 140. This is right now on Tapology. Yeah. I know they're not far off. Do you have it? You have them as even on the site you're looking on?
I'm on the same site as you. I'm just scrolling.
Oh, okay, you're on Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. Plus 115 for the Polak and minus 140 for the Brazilian.
They almost have the same first names.
You know what? It's kind of, it's like Michel, because it's what is their language Portuguese. Is Portuguese, like all the people in New Bedford and Fall River down here in Massachusetts. Those 2 cities are very highly populated with Portuguese, and they're really good fighters. I used to spar down there in fucking Fall River. A lot of good fighters. Rest in peace to Stevie Hopper, and shout out to Keith St. Pierre down there. A lot of good people I know down there. This fight right here, what do you think about this one? Pedro Munoz versus Kyler Phillips.
Yeah. So, Kyler Phillips looking like Jesus over here. So, Munoz was a guy back in the day that was like on the come up. They lost to Aldo Cruz, lost some good dudes. I'm going. Yeah. I think he's got some damage. So I'm going Phillips by decision. I don't think he finishes him, but that's what I got.
I have the same exact pick on the screen, bro. That's exactly what I have, dude.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to Munoz. I think he's on the other side of his run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, too.
That's
actually, his last fight was 6 months ago. He lost to Marlon Vera.
Yeah.
Unanimous decision. His last win was 10 months, 1 week ago. He beat Chris. That was a good fight, though. He actually beat Chris Gutierrez, who was pretty good.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're going to get from this guy because of remember Sean O'Malley with the hypo? Dominic Cruz. Yeah, he lost to Jose Aldo. Yeah, it's not like he's fighting fucking everyone he's fighting. O'Malley's earned his spot, but I think Cheeto's going to fucking hurt him.
And Kyler Phillips beat Yang Dong Song.
Yeah, he beat Barcelos. He beat Rojo. He's lost Paiva. Then he beat Yadong Song 2 years, 11 months ago. Cameron Else too. Yeah, that 2 years, 11 months ago seems like a year ago in sight. These past 4 years have gone by so quick because of the shutdown. Remember? Yeah, that's right. When I met you, right before the shutdown, when I was in real estate school, I met you, like 2 weeks before April of 2020. Yeah, that's when I met you, brother. Yep,
that's it.
And I'm glad I met you. I met some good people online. You're definitely one of them, brother.
Respect.
Yeah, I like your pick, dude. I think that's reason, the rationale, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This one is gonna be Gamrot versus fucking RDA. I mean, RDA was great in his last fight, but Gamrot, I don't know, man. I don't know. Gamrot minus 355 plus 280 with RDA. I don't know. What do you think, bro?
I mean, Gamrot beat Fizier. Dos Anjos lost to him.
He beat Fizzy. He beat Jalen
Turner. Yeah.
He lost to Barry Hughes.
He beat Armand. So
Sarukian. Yep. He beat
So I in my Tapology, I'm going Gamrot by decision. I don't know. It's hard to finish RDA, but
it is.
But I wouldn't mind putting some money on that big line because RDA is a pro.
I'm gonna give you a fight to put money on, bro. Well, you should always go what you got, anyways. You're very smart, anyways. I'm not a huge gambler, but I just take action. But I will put $10 on DraftKings or something just to make, you know what I mean, find an underdog city because there's always underdogs there. Like you said, you said there's going to be a lot. I believe half this card will be underdogs winning. I believe.
Yeah, and they I feel like they love serving up their old guys to these young killers though. Like let's get RDA killed today.
Well, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. I watched the RDA Tony Ferguson fight when I'm looking at my running sneakers some mornings. That's one of the fights I'll turn on. Like Ferguson versus in Mexico City versus RDA. I'm like that. I'll turn that on so I can say, all right, Bobby, remember, being tired will make a coward out of everybody. It's that bitch voice in the back of my head. Even though I train 5 days in a row, it's like I gotta get that 6th day in. You know what I mean? It's like, and I got that devil, the demon saying, come on, you don't have to train. Kick back, relax. That's what I'll put in like an old fight. I'll put an old Hagler fight. I'll put an old fucking UFC fight. You know what I mean? And then my bitch ass will go outside and fucking train. You know what I mean?
You got the demon inside of you.
Yeah, it does. We all have them. I'm definitely a savage, but I definitely struggle sometimes. Sometimes it's not an everyday thing. I'm mostly looking forward to training, but sometimes it does creep in, and those fucking voices say, "Come on, you can take a day off. Come on, you can eat some fucking sweets. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." And that's what you got to say. No, that's what really sacrifice and discipline is. That's what it is.
There he is.
So you think RDA ain't a good pick because he's not easily taken out? You're right. He is not easily taken out.
Yeah, but he might get taken out. But again, that's a big line. So
here's your boy. Here's your boy's MMA map. Look, Fiziev knocked RDA out, right? 1 year, 7 months ago. So your boy's going to be telling you this. Look, and then he knocked out Fiziev. KO Leggings, remember?
Yeah.
So I bet your boy's like all over that. It works sometimes, MMA math, but it's definitely not a. I don't know. He would beg to differ. I know that, but he's a smart kid, anyways. He's a class. Both those guys that you had on there, they're really good dudes.
So
So I got Gamrot too. I got Gamrot too in a 3-round fucking war. I don't know, KO, TKO, or whatever. This one here, Macy Barber, is she a New Jersey girl?
No, the other girl is no.
That's right. I knew. I was gonna say. All right. I knew for some reason you knew. Yeah. I remember you talking about her. Should I be switching this fucking pickup, brother?
Well, let me see what you got. No, I have the same pick. Okay. I have Barbara by decision. I feel like she's kind of figured it out now, but she just fought.
She's a lot better.
8 months now. She didn't just fight. I don't like picking against the Jersey people, but I think Barbara. I don't like that the Gamrot fight is not ahead of this fight. Like, why is this fight why is this fight so far up the ladder of these fights?
Maybe they gotta kill time in this time slot. So why not have two women go at it? That most likely ain't gonna be a knockout in the first fucking round.
Yeah, I mean that's the only reason I could think of.
Yeah, that's the only reason I could think of too. But this ain't a bad woman's fight. The fight I'm looking forward to is Wei Li versus that other girl from China. Fucking on what is that, 300? Yeah, 300, right?
I think this card might be better than 300.
Well, they're both so stacked. It's like this one's a little bit more even. Like both fighters on every fight is like. It's like 50-50 or 60-40 tops. Like there ain't a huge discrepancy in skill. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree. Let's see what happens for 300. I think he's going to add another fight. So let's see what else he adds. Maybe it'll be Nate and Conor and a fucking for all the Conor McGregor fans. So we stop hearing them fucking bitch and complain.
Well, look. You know how it is nowadays. If somebody's your idol, which I'm not sure how anybody idolizes another man as a man,
a guy that talks all that shit and then taps and doesn't go to sleep. You're gonna idolize someone that quits?
No, it doesn't matter. Like these
Irish and Boston, we don't quit, motherfuckers.
Right.
So I don't look up to anyone that quits.
But these dudes like Andrew Tate and stuff, like they can do no wrong to their fans. Like, so if he loses, there's going to be an excuse because everybody's excuse. Anytime somebody loses now,
everyone has an excuse inside. You're right. The excuses are like balloons.
So like the Conor fans are so in love, which is cool. Look. So me and you were
I like the kid too till he fucking tapped.
Look. Me and you are old school. Like I don't get attached to a fighter like a NASCAR. I'm not a fanboy. I like to watch all good fights. I have fighters I prefer, but I'm not I'm like some of these newer fans.
Like to see elite fights. We like to see elite fighters.
These newer fans, they attach to one dude, and then that dude, they don't understand that your chin goes, you age, damage. Like they think that it's a car, right? And they think, oh, Conor fixed this. He's got a new engine. No, he doesn't. There's no new engine in fighting. So like, like these guys, they always have an excuse for their dudes. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, like, oh, Conor raped somebody in the bathroom or something. It's just Conor part. It's like, dude, like
you don't need to rape nobody. Just like I and Mike Tyson never need to rape a woman.
Right, but I just feel like they're always like now the way society is now is always a built-in excuse for their guy, only their guy. If your guy, if somebody else does, oh, John Jones did this. All right, well, so did your guy.
Yeah, like, John Jones. I'm not going to make excuses for John Jones. I'm going to say, hey, the only one that can beat John Jones is John Jones.
Yeah. So, so Conor, even if he's getting killed again, which he will, because he hasn't fought in so long and he juiced up to get in that movie and he's on a lot of drugs, but like he's also past, 33 now. So like, they'll have some kind of excuse for him, like always, the fanboys.
Octagon Rush will be some. I seen him sparring with a boxer, a pro fighter, a pro boxer, and he looked fucking pretty. I had to admit, he looked pretty fucking good.
The problem with timing, him, yeah, but he's only got 7. Good. He's only got 7 minutes to do it, and then his power goes down.
You're right.
Somewhat.
He's a front runner. You're right. He's a front runner. He does it. He's not a cardio person. He's a front runner, and he's very good, very skilled. You know what I mean?
The problem with him, though,
once he meets resistance, he folds.
And the problem is if he's not like he's a pinpoint striker, so if he's not focused or sharp, he only has 7 minutes to land that nice pinpoint shot, and if he's not focused and doesn't do it, then he goes from 100 to 30 real fast, you know, and then he's in trouble.
Oh yeah.
All right, what's next?
Oh yeah. So just to let people know, in the 40s and 50s, the Irish had a lot of championships in boxing, and Irish are like Mexican. We never quit. Even some of my Italian friends never quit. And I got 30% Sicilian in me. So I grew up around a lot of Italians and Irish. And even my Black American friends, I don't call them African American. I call them Black Americans. You know what I mean? I don't call people African American. And my Latino friends, my Asian friends, they're all tough people. They would never take shit from nobody. So that's why I don't understand this generation. I got a lot of faith in this generation. They're very smart. But here's the thing. The younger generation, you got to learn work ethic. You got to learn when you meet your fucking heroes or whatever, you might be disappointed. And this is the thing. I only attach myself to people. I don't fucking like go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're a fucking man just like me. And here's the thing. I'll fight the guys that I know fucking guys on the streets that can fucking knock out any champ in that ring or the fucking octagon on the street. There's a lot of guys out here that can fucking separate them from consciousness. I'm just being honest. But I do respect the people that do it at a high level. It's like John Jones, 4th and 5th round, he'd always put on that pace. That's what separates him. You know what I mean? He's got that killer instinct, and he had those two brothers. He has those two brothers he has fought his whole life. Like, people have no idea. John Jones is a problem.
Yeah, he is a problem.
Dude, this guy's a problem. Talk about fucking problems. Almeida.
Yeah.
I like Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is a good fighter, but see, here's the difference. It's like he doesn't take it serious no more. He got civilized. It's like John Jones gets in that octagon. He's not civilized no more. He's in a different mindset. This guy right here, he's hungry.
Yeah. So I went with Blades by decision. I think
take him down? You think he's gonna take him down and fucking wear him out?
I think he learned his lesson. Like, he's a wrestler, but he was starting to strike better, right? He struck with Rosenstruck. He struck with Dacus. He was striking with Aspinall until he hurt his knee.
Oh, he's a tough guy. Yeah, Curtis is a tough guy.
But then he's tried to strike with Serge and got caught. So I think like he's 33 now. He's been around. I feel like he's evolved his game, which not everybody does. Almeida, he's 20-2. I'm looking at
he's almost 33. He's 32 years, 8 months.
Yeah, old. I mean, faded Derek Lewis, didn't finish.
They both just fought. Oh, I'm sorry. One of them. He just fought Lewis. Almeida was his.
Yeah, but and again, he didn't even finish him, which is like, I feel like Derek wants to get out of there once he doesn't hit. So at this point of his career. He's he
looked good. He looked good with that flying knee. Fucking Derek Lewis's fight prior to this, he looked pretty good with that fucking flying knee.
I'm gonna go with Blades though. Like I think.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And let me tell you, I hated Blades' style up until maybe a couple of years ago. I was like, I can't watch this guy's boring shit.
Until you like high level wrestling, you realize what high level wrestling is.
Yeah, but I hate wrestling where you don't do damage on the ground. Like,
you're right. You're right. Yeah, lay and pray. No, I like seeing John Jones, Khabib style smash.
Right. Khabib and John Jones will damage you in your guard. Because that's what they do, and then you're in trouble. So Blades was taking dudes down and not bloodying them up, but then he stopped doing that. So I'm rooting for him now. He's kind of turned turn me around. But this is
I like to see him.
This is a tough one for him, but I think Blades could be one of the more dangerous guys for anybody because he could wrestle. Right? Because he could wrestle. Not many heavyweights wrestle that good right now.
No, so, only John Jones and Survey Pagel can't wrestle that great.
I mean John Jones. Can
wrestle. But
John Jones,
I think John Jones would teach Aspinall a lesson. What do you think, dude? He's definitely gonna fight Aspinall. He's gonna fight.
So there's a lot of the fanboys. A lot of the fanboys of Aspinall are all over him like dog.
I like Aspinall. He will be a champ Sunday, but not on.
They're on Twitter. They're talking about him dog walking, knocking John
Jones.
Yeah, they're talking.
Okay. You guys obviously never fought in your fucking life.
Right. They're talking knocking out Jones. I said to somebody,
you think John Jones is gonna let you get that close to him?
That's what I said. Like his distance is so good.
People, like he went at fucking. Did they understand Shogun Hua? He came out with a fucking flying knee. He's a fucking animal.
But also. Like they're talking, it's heavyweight. First of all, John is big now. Second of all, but
check this out. He said he's gonna be 230 for his next heavyweight fight. And I always when he was supposed to come on here, I don't know. Someone else runs his media, social media. He said sometime in the spring before he fought, and I never heard back from him, so I'm not gonna beg nobody. But he said, go shred down to 230. It's almost like you're fighting at light heavyweight when you hydrate again after weigh-ins. And that's what you usually are, 225, 235. Right. He'll be a lot faster there. You know what I mean? Be a lot faster.
So here's the thing, though. So they're talking about he couldn't take Reyes down and stuff, but like, look, he wasn't
trying to take Reyes down.
That's because exactly. So here's the thing. John is getting older, but the thing is, John could have always, but he always could have wrestled guys light heavyweight and choked them. He just didn't do that.
People at what they were best at, just to prove how good he is.
Right, like DC when he took him down. So heavyweight division.
Remember Clubber Teixeira? He just threw hands with him.
So heavyweight division. The wrestling is not so good. He can at any time take one of them down and choke them out. So he could do it. He could do it.
DC down. He took DC down, made him look silly.
He could do it to Francis if he wants, take him down, choke him out. He did it to Gon. He could do it to Aspinall. Like I don't think they understand
with
that.
With Gon, it was a perfect slip too. He slipped that fucking straight left or that overhand left that Gon through. He slipped it, and once he was on his back, I knew he was all done. I think even Gon knew it.
And he'll do it to any heavyweight. He could do it to anybody. He just chose to not be that guy when he was younger. He could use his distance and strike. So I think in heavyweight, he can do this for years because
Khabib's father said no one will beat him in a heavyweight. Khabib's father said that.
Yeah, because he'll just take him down and choke him out. He doesn't have to exchange with Pavlik. He doesn't have to exchange with Aspinall.
Beat the snot out of you. He will he'll torture you down there. Because he could actually torture you down there.
Yeah, he'll either choke you or torture you.
Remember what he did to Vitor? Remember? Yeah, he was in an arm lock. Bang, he let his arm separate. Then he submitted him the next round. Yeah, he's a fucking animal. People have no fucking clue.
He's like a sociopath, too. He has no feeling.
Well, when he's in that octagon, you know what I mean? When he's in that octagon, he's a totally different person. You have to be. You have to have that killer mentality.
He might be worse outside though.
Listen. Hey, listen. I did 2 state bids before I was, 26 years old, but it was big boy shit. It was selling drugs and big boy shit. Nothing, not hurting women, children, kids, nothing like that. Listen, if John Jones hit his wife, she'd be dead. If I hit my wife, she'd be dead. Like, you know what I mean? I've never had a domestic in my life. You know what I mean? Right. John Jones made some mistakes. You know why? Because he's high profile. It's like Mike Tyson when he was the fucking youngest heavyweight champion. How can you deal with $42 million a fight when you're 21 years old? Like in the 80s or in 92 when I was 21 when I first got out of prison? Like, what would I do with $42 million? That would have been ugly. That would have been a fucking 6-month bender. tear.
Yeah,
A
for
tear.
real. You
can't handle that at that age, bro. Especially when you come from the fucking bricks. When you come from the bad neighborhood, so-called bad neighborhood. The so-called bad neighborhoods is where the best fucking people are. It's where the people are that have fucking courage and balls. You know what I mean? These other people are like, keep them away from me. I don't want to prison my backyard. Shut the fuck up. Toughen the fuck up. Listen, we need law and order. I'm not against the cops. Ever since I had kids, I'm like, hey, I don't call cops, so I deal with my problems my way. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And I don't even have those problems because I'm too fucking old. I'm just too mature. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you have to evaluate every situation when you get older, especially when you have kids. Right. You know what I mean? So once my daughter was born, you cut the umbilical cords, right? You've done that, like I've done that, right? It's a feeling that you can never describe to anybody. It's like I always never thought I'd live till I was 30 because it was sex, drugs, rock and roll, rap. You know what I mean? As a teenager.
Look at you now, Granite.
Look at you now. Look at you now. You call me a fucking dishwasher, I'll kick your monkey ass all over the place.
Yeah.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, brother. You know what I mean? Listen, and I see a lot of people that use, I actually have humility. I was a knucklehead. You know what I mean? I wanted to live that life. But here's the thing. When shit gets real, you find out who's real. You know what I mean? Even after this head injury, bro, like they wanted me to go upstairs for 3 to 9 months to this, rehabilitation from the ICU upstairs at Boston Medical Center. And I was out on bail for the union thing. I'm like, I can't do that. I cannot pretend. I cannot act. I can act when I'm saying, I'm like, just give me my phone call. We have nothing in common to the cost when I get arrested or whatever. We don't have nothing. You're not my friend. I'm not your fucking friend. Just give me my fucking phone call, asshole. Nothing else said. You know what I mean? Because people don't understand. Remain fucking silent. Like, keep your fucking mouth shut.
You got the right. You got the right to remain silent, Granny.
Remain silent. Yeah. And if they don't fucking say that to you, then they can't even charge you because they didn't read your Miranda rights. People don't know the law. That's the problem. And then they get, like, these people get scared because they go, we're going to put you away for 40 years. 40 years for assault and battery with a shot foot, dangerous weapon shot foot where I didn't kill somebody? How am I going to go to jail for 40 years?
Yeah,
like, honestly, that's what they do. That's what they do. They think they're fucking slick. I'm like, and hey, it's kind of smart because some people fold so easily. You know what I mean? Yeah. These younger guys, they would actually believe they'll get 40 years. It's like that fucking pussy 6'9". Tachi 6'9". Yeah. You want to live like those guys? Well, here's the thing. He would have probably only got 5 years. He would be able to look in the mirror with dignity. You know what I mean? And honor. But no, he's a rat fucking bastard. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. A rat bastard. Here's the thing, dude. I'm not condoning fucking crime at all. I would never condone crime. I'm just saying if you're in that life, you have to pay the consequences eventually. Or even when you're really smart, right? Even when you're really smart, like someone will fucking rat on you because there's a lot of jealous motherfuckers out there, envious motherfuckers, and a lot of people that have no time for the fucking penile fucking experience, for the penitentiary experience. They don't stand on their own 10 toes. They have no fucking morals. They have no self-respect. They have no dignity, honor, pride, none of it. I go, my kids can walk around anywhere in this city, any city, anywhere, Boston, Quincy, and they can hold their heads up high because their fucking father is not a fucking snitch piece of shit.
There he is. There he is, Granny.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I just hate rats, dude. I'm sorry. And they glorify him on YouTube. It's fucking ridiculous. So, you like Curtis Blades in this one? I got Almeida. We'll see what happens. I like to see Curtis Blades win, though. I like Curtis Blades as a man. I like him. This one should be fucking great right here. PDR. Yeah. This might be a fight of the night fucking candidate right here.
Yeah, and how many times will the commentators say Yang Dong Song, your Dong Song? They love to say it, I think, because they're talking about Dong, right? You see it, your Dong Song. Watch how many times they say it when it's on. They'll just keep saying his name over and over and over.
It'll be Joe Rogan on this one too. So yeah, it might be a little bit better.
Yeah, Yang Dong.
Dominic does that a lot, and Bisping, right? I think they say that a lot.
Yang Dong Song.
It's DC, John Anik, and Rogan, right? That's the crew, right? That when Joe Rogan does it.
Yeah. So So Peter Yan is also one of those dudes that
he's had an injury inside all these 3 losses. Just to let you know, he was injured. He never made excuses though.
He's one of those dudes that the fanboys think he's going to be fixed or whatever, and he's going to be better. It's almost like he's gotten like worse or something. Because he was ragged.
No, he was hurt. He has shoulder problems, dude. He's a fucking animal.
He might still have
him. Like a Muay Thai with fucking Volkanovski. Who do you think sponsors Volkanovski when he's not with City Kickboxing?
I don't think something's right with Jan.
I'm thinking the same thing. Inside, I am thinking the same way. I cannot. I gotta be brutally honest. I feel the same way you do, bro.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna prove us wrong. No, I think he might prove us wrong.
Yeah, so I'm going with Song by decision as well, and I think that'll put the end to all Jan hype train because
he was never a hype train, bro.
He was champion, and
he's an animal.
And he was ragdolling Aljamain until he kneed him in the face, and then the second fight.
But his corner did say knee him in the head. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the fighters should know the fucking rules, but I don't think those knees in the head should be illegal anyways. I'm sorry.
I think Aljo juiced up for the second fight because he was not getting ragdolled at all. Second fight.
Well, he had neck surgery too. He had neck surgery. He was feeling better from his neck. You know what I mean? Remember?
Yeah.
A year off. He got his neck fixed.
I don't really trust the Chinese fighters too much, but I'm gonna go Song by decision.
But this one you kind of can. This one you kind of can. Wei Li, you can kind of trust her too. You know what you're gonna get from them.
Yeah.
You know? But maybe I'm feeling the same way about Jan, but I got to give this guy credit. He has a bad shoulder or whatever. He never made excuses. He just told someone on a podcast about, I don't know, in the last year, like after this fight, he goes, the reason people thought he fell off. Well, look at these guys he fought. Aljamain Sterling, right? Sean O'Malley and fucking Marab, the Machine, right? Those unanimous decision. Not like he's getting knocked the fuck out, right? He's not getting. These are decisions.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's bad karma with the fucking. His coach said, "Knee him in the head, knee him in the head. What are you waiting for?" He said it in Russian. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So he's just doing what his fucking coach told. I have Song in a decision too for some reason.
Yeah. Again, that's one that you could flip flop, but I think it's like a gatekeeper type thing. See if Song is for real. Kind of like with O'Malley. If O'Malley beat Jan, he was for real. So. We'll see.
That's what proved O'Malley to me. He really showed me he was a fucking real fighter during that.
Right.
That's what made me see. I'm not even rooting for him right now, but I'm just saying he earned my respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about this one right here? This is I like both fighters in almost all these fights too. That's the funny thing. It's like that.
So I Burns has been real annoying.
I thought
Burns has been real annoying on social media. Like he's been talking nonsense. But I think like he talking about who's the Palestinian guy? Muhammad, Bilal Muhammad.
Remember my shades, Muhammad?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like they go to Burns and ask him a lot of questions that I don't really care what Burns thinks.
I think Burns is a class act, dude. I don't know how you don't like him. He's one of the nicest guys.
He's been recently just talk. He did apologize to Muhammad about it, but he definitely I don't know. He's been a little bit annoying online. But I got Burns by second round submission. I think the test is. I think Burns only loses to really good guys.
Minus 125, but Jack Della Maddalena, right? And we got plus 105 for Gilbert Burns. I would take the underdog there, but this guy could definitely win this fight.
That's what I did too. I went underdog. Like I said, I don't think Burns loses to. He only loses to elite. Like he can't cross over.
He can't beat top five. Anyone above five, he doesn't lose to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he is 37, but I think he beats this guy. I think he's going to submit him.
Yeah. Burns is a tough guy. I thought he actually. Oh, look at this fight, bro. Oh my fucking god, this is gonna be insane.
Yeah,
I love
we got.
MVP. I love Kevin Holland too. I like them both. I like both.
We got similar picks. I really enjoy Holland outside the ring. Yeah, his trash talk is real funny. He talks in the ring. He'll fight anybody, anytime, any place.
Yeah, he won't fight anybody. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He won't fight anybody.
My issue with him in this fight, though, is MVP and
he's
Wonder.
Never fought a striker like this guy. He's never fought a.
Well, he did. Like he fought Wonder Boy. So
yeah. You're right. You're right.
Wonder Boy is the same as MVP, really. So
MVP might be even better. My MVP might be a little bit more explosive, a little bit faster,
more knockout power than Wonder Boy. But
see when he crushed that guy's skull with his knee.
Yeah,
when you seen that guy's fucking man, that was horrible.
Yeah, the problem is if Holland has the same approach as he does versus Wonder Boy, he's going to get the same result, which is like a bad beating, and he needs to wrestle to beat Michael Venom Page, and it's like I don't know if Holland doesn't want to bore us or thinks he can outstrike these guys, but I got Page first round knockout if Holland chooses to have the same approach as the Wonder Boy, because Wonder Boy hit him a lot. MVP will knock him out if he gets hit a lot.
Holland's arm actually was broke or at least from Wonder Boy's kicks.
He took a lot of kicks. He took a bad beating.
He took a lot of abuse and never gave up. But here's one thing about Holland: he can with that straight right, that fucking straight right when he fucking punches down on the chin. He's gonna be punching up at this kid at MVP. Yeah, he's gonna be punching. No, he'll be punching down still. Yeah, he's got 2 inches on him, so he'll be punching down. It's that down right hand of his when he's in the flow state. He's just got that perfect fucking snap of the fucking fist. That snap you make when you're landing. With straight punches. You don't have to snap your hands when you're hooking. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You know what I mean? You might actually break your wrist doing that.
I actually don't even I like both these guys, so it's like kind of sad.
I do too, bro.
Yeah,
we're Bellator fans, so we're Bellator fans. So
yeah,
I can't. I hope we get Usman. I hope we get fucking Cedric Doumbé from fucking PFL. I hope we get what's his name? Who was on the last PFL Bellator Champions card? The white kid there, Eben. Eblin? Johnny Eblin.
Eblin. I like to get McKee as well.
Yeah, McKee. I like to get McKee, Eblin. I like to get all those. Who else? The Brazilian there. Fucking what's a Pitbull? I like to get both brothers.
Yeah,
I like
they're kind of all their champs. Yeah, they're getting a little over those too. But Holland's one of my favorite dudes.
I like Holland too. Yeah, I like him too, bro.
But I'm going against them.
I'm going against him too because Page is a superior striker. Hey, this goes to show you how good what's his name is. The King of Violence belt. Michael Perry beat him in the fucking and bare knuckle. Dude, the only reason was because he couldn't use his legs.
Dude, Mike Perry is the GOAT of that sport.
I'm so happy for that kid to see.
Yeah, he's just warming up after the second round, and the other guy's face is destroyed.
He's built for that shit, dude. He even let the DM on BKFC's. I'll show you a picture of it, bro. I go, you ever need a heavyweight? Fucking fly me down from Boston. I don't need fucking 2 weeks to train. I'm ready to fight right now all the time. That's why I train year round. You know what I mean? I train year round to keep my sanity is the real truth, but I'm always ready. You know what I mean? So I train to fight. I don't train to bodybuild.
True indeed.
So, yeah. I'm like, hey, send me a fucking you don't have to pay me what you're gonna pay them. Just pay for my flight and pay for a hotel room for me and my wife, and give me like 5-10 G's. I'll fight for free. Just again, I would fight for free, actually.
Yes.
All right, so we both got MVP, huh? So What do you think, dude? It's been a while, a long time coming. I'm glad we got MVP now. I'm glad.
Yeah.
All right. So this fight right here, listen, I like Dustin Poirier's such a nice kid. He went to juvie, DYS, like I did when he was young. This kid had some problems, just like I did, right? I like Dustin Poirier a lot. He's a class act. He's a good guy, right? I think this guy's going to hurt him really bad. And he's probably getting paid $2 million to take this fight. This guy he's special ops in France. This guy has a killer's mentality. He's actually killed people. Like, this guy has a totally different mindset.
So
I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
So my little cousin was saying he's special ops in France, but let me call a timeout.
He is.
I know, but let me call a timeout. Granted, what is a special ops in France?
They're just as good as fucking. Well, America's a little bit better.
You better stop.
Not far off from a Navy SEAL.
You better stop right now, Granted. You better stop right now, bro.
Dude, America's the best, right? But here's
talking about France.
They're pretty close. France, that was Napoleon, bro.
Yo, that was a long time ago.
They're fucking well equipped. Trust me. Don't let the French fool you, bro.
No, they
helped us in the Civil War, bro. They helped us beat the Brits in the South, bro. Do you forget? I don't forget.
Just the white flag.
I don't know, dude. This guy's a fucking problem.
So
I guarantee after this fight, you're gonna say, man, like that guy is on. He's on his mental. Most of fighting is mental, and this is what people don't understand. It's not that Poirier isn't a well-rounded mixed martial. We all know he is. Who did he beat? Conor recently?
Yeah.
I mean,
he beat Conor. He beat McGregor twice. He beat Chandler.
He lost to Oliveira.
He beat Max Holloway.
Ain't bad. He beat McGregor twice prior to that. So, I'm happy
he beat Max Holloway as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Was that at 155 or 145?
I think it was up. Ever since he went to 55, he's much better. 45, that's where Conor beat him.
Yeah, that was the same with Oliveira was better at one. If Conor stayed at 145, he would have probably been a champ a lot longer.
Yeah, but he's not disciplined.
No.
So I did the opposite for you. I'm going Dustin. So my concern with Dustin is when Gaethje puts you out, it's not good for your long-term health. It's like Robbie Lawler. Some guys change you if you fight them, and Gaethje.
It's like John Jones. It's like Mike Tyson. You're not the same after you get
right. And Gaethje does that to people. So,
usually
like,
with his fist, though.
Yeah, with his fist for sure. Like he changed Tony Ferguson. He changed
Tony Ferguson's whole career. He wasn't
whole life.
For 8 years.
Yeah.
No one ever did that.
And
you remember Tony did not. He got saved by the bell, Gaethje, in the first round. He hit him with an uppercut, dropped him. Remember?
Yeah, I mean Gaethje's defense is not great, but he definitely
he got better. He's gotten better though. He's gotten better every fight.
Yeah. But so my concern with Dustin is he not? Did that fight change who he is? Because we'll find out. But I got Dustin by third round in the war at the end, putting the French special ops out. But I do like Dustin a lot, so this could be more of a heart pick than a mind pick.
Yeah, no. I get it. I understand. And he's a great guy. I just think he don't need the money. He's got the hot sauce brand doing really well.
Hot sauce is good.
He made a lot of money. Like he's made a lot of money in the past 5 fights, more than a lot of people know. And it's none of our business what they make anyways. And this is what the fans always say, fights pay. Listen, they're getting paid more than they show on paper. Trust me. Dana White is taking care of them. Trust me. You don't think I think he got $2 million just to fucking show up to this fight. No one else wants to fight this guy. It's like Umar. That kid that came in and fought Umar, that kid's a fucking animal. Like, no one wants to fight Umar. Nobody.
Yeah. So I'm hoping Dustin can pull it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I would like to see Dustin do it, but I just think this guy Saint Denis is on another level, bro. I think this guy, I think Gaethje wins versus Islam, but if Islam beats Gaethje, I think this guy could beat Islam right there. This guy got the mentality to do it right here. And it's nothing against Dustin Poirier. I like Dustin Poirier.
I can't get behind it. I can't get behind the French.
No, I get it. I'm just calling a spade, bro. Just like this one. Cheeto's gonna fucking O'Malley up just like he did last time. And I got Irish. I'm 60% Irish, bro. So I'm non-biased, dude. This kid's got the fucking Cheeto trains year round, runs 10 miles on Sundays. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We seen them the last time. Yeah, they're both better than they were the last fight in the Apex. They're both better. And I'm not saying O'Malley fucking sucks or nothing. Obviously he doesn't. But this guy, I don't think is I don't know. I guess Sandhagen, it didn't look good, but everyone has one fight they don't look that good. Versus a guy like Sandhagen that switches up, and he can make a lot of people look not good sometimes. Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I just don't think O'Malley even has one title defense. Honestly, I don't think. And he's made a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's not. He's been very smart about his career.
Yeah. You know, before he started to beat good guys, I thought Sean was one of the least manly fighters, like almost like he was afraid, or if he fought a real man, he backed down almost. So like I really think my dogs are fighting over here. Hey, yeah, stop. So I really think that he you know, he's proved I guess he's like, because I never question a man's manhood in fighting because they're getting in a cage. But
because they get in there when they fight. Yeah, you can't question nobody that gets in there.
But he was one of the ones I did. I'm like, I don't know about this guy.
No, I did too. I'll admit it, I did too. But I'd say it to his face, and so would you. It's not like we wouldn't say it to his face, dude. You know what I mean?
So
I know you would say it to his face. You're not gonna be like a fanboy. You're not gonna. You'd speak your mind, but you wouldn't be rude about it. You wouldn't be rude. Yeah.
So I also have Cheeto in the upset in the second round KO. I think if he can get some leg kicks off and hurt Sean, that the danger for Sean is his pinpoint his pinpoint early striking. So if Vera can get knocked out in the first, but I think if he gets to the second, he'll start to the damage he'll inflict, even if he lands only a third of the shots of Sean, will be enough to get Sean out of there at some point.
Gamrot, Glover Teixeira. So Europe doesn't give money to the army that much compared by the United States, Palman said, just like the Dutch. Yeah, but they're wild people over there, man. It's not like the Navy's, granted. No, I know, but they get a lot of Israel. Who do you think Who do you think trained Israel's Air Force? It's America. You know what I mean? America's Air Force. So I like all our allies have some of our training. Like we give them bits. We don't give it all to them, but we give them some of it. You know what I mean? We do our allies.
France Army sucks. Yeah, that's my guy right there, Palman.
Well, it's not compared to fucking because he lives in fucking. He's from the Netherlands. He knows. You know what I mean? But here's the thing: I do know they don't suck. They actually do have some good fucking military. Nothing compared to America. No one can compare.
He did say that Russia will beat Europe, and I don't think so. Russia's army not looking hot either.
No way. Hey, remember Iraq? They have the biggest ground army in the world. They had their surrender flags up in less than 24 hours after we bombed the Air Force. The Marines came up with the tanks, right? They all had their surrender flags up. You can't fuck with America,
right? And we don't let their dictator live. Like Zelensky's still alive. Like what's up? Russia can't get the job done. So I got Vera as well, but earlier than you. Those are upsets. So if people put together some upsets, there's some upset parlays on this card if you could pull it out.
Plus 200 for Vera. Why wouldn't you take Vera? Why wouldn't you take well, Dustin Poirier is a good fucking underdog because you can never count him out. You're right. You know.
Yeah, so. and I think Blades is also one. So like.
Blades is another good. So are those your three best picks so far? Till Friday, until the weigh-ins and shit. Are those your best three picks, or do you have more? Like, I mean, you gave every pick. You told everyone where you're leaning.
I mean, those dogs, those lines are pretty big for the dogs. So I feel like those dogs have a chance. Those are seasoned dogs. Gilbert Burns too, like.
Absolutely. Yeah. Gilbert Burns is another perfect example. Thank you. Yeah, that's another perfect example.
And the last thing, and then before we roll, let's talk about.
Yep.
Let's talk. You said Ngannou. You think Ngannou's going to dog walk Joshua?
I believe Ngannou wins. I really do. Within fucking 8 rounds, I think he knocks fucking AJ out. And this ain't nothing against AJ either. He's a 2-time champion. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that at all. I just think Francis, this is his dream, was the box. It was never to fight MMA. The only reason he went to MMA because he could fucking make money really quick. You know what I mean? Boxing, right. You have to wait. You know, so like I would have stayed amateur if I didn't have kids to take care of. You know what I mean? I didn't want to sell drugs again. You know what I mean? So I was offered a $80,000 to $120,000 a year job as a top man / steward / fucking problem solver. So I couldn't say no. You know, because I don't take orders. He wasn't barking orders at me. He offered me the job, you know, in the union. So, yeah, I had to take that. You know what I mean? That's good money. You know what I mean? $120,000 a year, $100,000 a year legally. That's good money.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be rooting for Ngannou, but
you don't think he's going to win? Huh? A lot of people think AJ is going to win this. I don't think so, man.
I mean, AJ doesn't have much heart. Doesn't seem like he likes to box, but you know.
Well, he got off the ground. Klitschko knocked him down for a stand there. He got up and then knocked out Klitschko. But he's not as, I don't think Ruiz knocked him fucking down. He got up and then got TKO'd by Ruiz. But Ruiz had 450 fucking amateur fights prior. Like, they didn't realize Ruiz could punch.
Yeah,
he might not look like it.
He looks fat.
Yeah, but never judge a book by its cover. It's like right. Justin
Roy Nelson.
It's like the guy that does the shoeies. Those guys know how to throw punches. Sure. It's like my mentor is the biggest fucking bookie in fucking Massachusetts. He's a big, strong guy like that, right? But fucking, he can throw his hand. It's like really hard, like and fast and perfect fucking technique. Like, yeah, never judge a book by its cover. Never underestimate nobody.
And that's another. I think Francis is plus 300 too. So we got a lot.
How can you not take him? You don't think he's gonna get better? This is his dream. He don't want to go fight MMA no more. He's already done that. He wants to fucking He beats AJ.
He makes some money.
He's making huge money, and he fights AJ, right? But I think he signed a contract with PFL, so I think he has to fight a few mixed martial arts fights. I'm not sure if he can buy his way out of it, though. I don't know if he can buy his way out of it.
They shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, Ryan Bader.
Mike Tyson knows all the tricks. Mike and Cooper and Nixick, I'm sure they all got a plan. You know what I mean? It's like, why fight MMA when you don't have to, Francis? Like, you could just, excuse me. But
Connor.
Oh, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
I said Connor should have stayed in boxing as well. Connor should have never came back.
Yeah, Connor could have definitely transited. It's going to be harder for these lighter weight fucking mixed martial arts. They think it's easy to go, but no. When you get down there, those middleweight and under, those guys fucking throw so fast and so precise, and they'll fucking make you miss fucking 9 out of 10 fucking punches. Like, you just don't have combinations for these guys. Like, you guys throw one punch at a time. I was taught 3s, 4s, 6s, and 8s at a time. You know what I mean? It's just like none of these overhand, just one overhand right. There's always a punch coming behind a punch. There's always jabs being stuck in your face for range and distance. It's just a whole different game. But here's the thing. They think they don't have to worry about a takedown. Yeah, you're right. You don't. But you have to worry about guys that fucking have that nuclear option in their hands. You know what I mean? That actually know how to land it. You know what I mean?
Alex Pereira.
Exactly. I knew this was going to. Yeri is a great fighter. He's a warrior, right? But I knew his defense was suspect. I'm like, Pereira's going to fucking go right through them fucking that wild style Yeri has. You know what I mean? When Yeri beat Glover Teixeira, it was that Glover Teixeira win, how he submitted Glover Teixeira after getting out of Teixeira's jiu-jitsu moves. I mean, that was really fucking impressive, right? But I said the first technical striker that he fights, and I always thought Glover was a very good striker. You know, he is a good striker, but not as technical as Alex Pereira, who throws a left hook from a weird fucking angle and low. And
he's good with that. He's good with distance too.
He's good with kicks. He's good with second kicks. You don't even see him kicking. He doesn't even move his butt. It's just like a perfect fluid motion. It's like fundamentally over and over and over. And he rolls with Glover every day. It's like his ground game is just going to get better and better and better. Like people, Hill definitely got a chance because he's got good hands too. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. But it's going to take a special guy like Izzy to beat Pereira.
No, you need a wrestler. He can't wrestle, but he fought no wrestlers.
He fought Jan. How come Jan didn't wrestle him? That's the thing. I couldn't understand why Jan didn't wrestle him like he did with Izzy. He took fucking Izzy serious. Like he brought him to the ground because he didn't want to get knocked out.
Yeah, but Izzy's a lot smaller to take down. Like Alex is big. He's a big guy. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, Grant, I gotta run.
That's fine, brother. Hey, listen, thanks for staying on as long as you did. Hey, listen, I really believe Francis is a huge underdog. I mean, if it goes the distance, they'll give it to AJ. That's just boxing. But this is a win-win for Francis. It was a win-win versus Fury. I'm just thinking, like, honestly, you think Francis is going to want to go back to MMA when he can just box the rest of his life? As long as he keeps winning for the next 5-6 fights, you know? Think about how much money
he can even lose. He lost to Fury. He can even lose and make tons of money. But I mean, I think he'll do both. But
I think he's getting better, bro. I think he's getting better. Like I think he's just he wants to fight MMA himself. It's not like he has he has to from PFL. They already said that on a record. Oh, okay. The guy will get KO'd indeed. You think so, huh? Palman? Well, everyone else there, right? And I appreciate you insight, brother.
No,
nothing but love, brother.
He said Ngannou will get the KO.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him about that. I thought you had to go. That's the only reason.
I do. I said Palman said that Ngannou will get the knockout.
Yep. I see a lot of people saying AJ, and hey, listen, everyone has the right to their opinion. I don't blame anybody.
He's saying Ngannou is going to win.
Oh, Ngannou will get the KO indeed. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's been saying the same thing as me.
He's with you, yeah. Yo, hey, I'll see you, man. Enjoy the fight Saturday.
All right, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Insight. Heal up, brother, and tell. Good luck with the family, brother. Nothing but love, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, my man. Peace. Yeah, Insight's a good man. Thank you, Insight. New Jersey's finest. Palman, I think so too, bro. I really do, bro. I think it's I'm sorry I didn't get to your fucking your comments, brother, but I will get to them, brother. Okay, professional, he's got some board house. yeah. My wife bought it, bro. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I gotta have like I've already set it up and stuff, so yeah, I know how to use it and shit. It's just I want to make sure it's set up correctly and make sure everyone else can hear it. I don't want it to fuck up one of my, streams or anything like that. So until, I'll do that this week sometime. I'll figure it out, make sure it's working correctly the way it's supposed to be working, fuck with it for a week, you know what I mean? So I could, it's got a bunch of sounds on there. It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? I think it'll add some flavor to like Savage Ink Picks. And when I have like guests on, guests on, you know what I mean? When I have guests on, do all these fucking different fucking sounds and shit and claps and boos and all kinds of fucking shit, gunshots, all kinds. Actually, it's for the album I'm making too. It's I got an interface. It's basically an interface, the same fucking thing. It just has a lot of different a lot more tech on it. You know what I mean? It's a board with all. I know you know what it is. It's like got all the flashing light, buttons that you can do all different kinds of things with. You do a baby's voice, a woman's voice, a man's voice. Like you just do all kinds of shit. Like a robot's voice. It's just like a lot of different things. But it's good. I need it for the beats I produced for the new album and for spitting the lyrics that I've written. You know what I mean? So it's all gonna come in handy either way. I need a GoPro. That's what I need next. And I need to get a really nice Apple fucking with the 3-screen, the curved fucking screen that has basically like 3 screens. You know what I mean? So once I have all that, then I'll be able to do a lot more things that I want to do. You know what I mean? Things that I'm really happy about, that I'm passionate about, that I want to do. You know what I mean? I got, you got Miraz, and Goliath. And Goliath's an animal, bro. Glover Teixeira. Yeah. And And even Chael Sonnen, it was Glover Teixeira said his shoulder was never the same after John Jones, though. He said his Gamrod is a beast, bro. You're right, bro. I picked Blades also. I like Blades, man. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just his hands ain't. I mean, he's got heavy hands, and when he, sometimes he can put people to sleep. You know what I mean? But I don't think he uses his best weapon as his wrestling, and he doesn't ground and pound a lot, and I don't know. It's like, you're a professional fighter. You should know he knows how to wrestle really good. You don't know how to smash someone on the ground. Like, I just don't get it. Or you're just too tired to. I don't know. You know what I mean? I've seen him fight. I don't know. I've watched all these fights since 93. So I don't know. I've seen almost every fucking mixed martial artist career in the UFC. Like, almost every fight of theirs since then. And sometimes you'd have to go back and watch them. You know what I mean? But that's what YouTube's great for. You know what I mean? Aspinall ain't winning. But no, he definitely ain't. Well, can't say definitely, because heavyweights, everyone's going to punch his chance. And the fight starts on the feet. Aspinall is definitely next best to John Jones. Definitely. And I don't blame him for calling out John Jones. You know why? You want to fight the best when he has the fucking mentality. He has the belief in himself. It's like Francis. He has the belief in himself. You know what I mean? And people were talking shit about Fury a little bit. And I get it. I understand. We all love Francis. But if Fury didn't fight Francis, who else would have gave Francis that kind of money to fight? Because he promised him when he brought him in the ring. After Fury fought Chisora or Dillian White, he promised, and he kept his fucking word. You know what I mean? He didn't train hard for him. He couldn't have trained hard. He couldn't have trained hard for Francis. Or maybe he did. That's why he got up and fucking won the rest of the fucking rounds, basically, just like fucking on the back step on the bicycle, but in a calculating way. You know what I mean? He can actually move left and right. The thing with Tyson Fury is, I know he's training out for this fight. And I love Usyk. Usyk's a great fucking boxer, a really good, technically sound, very, good angles, creates great angles, very fucking complicated fighter to handle. But here's the thing about Fury. Fury's a legit heavyweight, right? Usyk started at middleweight, then cruiserweight, and heavyweight. I think Fury's going to beat him within 5 rounds. I don't even think it's going to go. Yeah, I'd say 5 rounds the most. If it goes any longer than that, I'd be very surprised. With Fury, AJ, if he uses his jab and he fights like he did like the second Andy Ruiz fight, if he really takes it serious, I don't know how he's going to feel after he gets touched by Francis. And I know they're teaching Francis right now. You got to get in the middle of that ring with him, and you got to fucking chase him down. You cannot let him just sit on the outside. You have to fucking cut him off. And I'm sure Francis has learned this now. Once he touches him, I don't think AJ is getting up. I think Francis is going to go in there aggressive this fight. He knows he can go 10 rounds. He already did it. So it's going to be easier this time. Every time it gets easier, doing the 10 and 12 rounds, it gets easier every fight you do. That's what he wanted to prove to himself last fight, I think. I think that's what it was. And, of course, he wasn't going to get the decision unless he knocked Fury out cold. That's the only way he's going to get the win. Because you got Fury and you got Usyk for the unify the titles. That's huge money. The real hardcore boxing fans are going to fucking fight to see that, to pay to see that. We're all going to show up at that fight. And but I'm definitely rooting for Francis in boxing. I really am. And I love boxing. I love boxing just as much as I love MMA just as much as I love boxing. I love mixed martial arts. I grew up on Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee movies. You know what I mean? And the first Rocky and shit. So I was into boxing young too. You know what I mean? It's like in the 70s, it's a different thing. And you guys grew up with fucking, some, movie action stars. I watched Raging Bull, like young, you know what I mean? About Jake LaMotta, you know what I mean? Just a fucking savage with De Niro. That fucking fight. The Cinderella Man's a good fucking boxer movie. The Hurricane, that's another good true story. I'm talking about true stories, you know what I mean? There's so many good boxing movies. How it was back in those days, you know what I mean? And the fucking depression and shit, the Great Depression, the 40s, the 30s, or the 40s, yeah, the late 40s. Right after the roaring 20s, after everything was going so good, it went down. You know, it's like right now in America, the fucking inflation is fucking horrible. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But it fluctuates. We have good years, we have fucking bad years. We have good years, we have bad years. And that's what I'm learning right now. It's like to always have money coming in while I'm sleeping. Illegally, I used to do that, but I can't ever live illegal ever again. It's just, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I can't, like, I can't let them ever beat me like that. You know what I mean? I was just a cowboy when I was growing up. That's all. And I have kids, and I don't want them to see their father ever in prison. You know what I mean? So it's just, yeah. I don't condone anything like that. I really fucking don't. Twice to Ngannou, for instance, lost the legit guys. Yeah, you're right, bro. You know what? I don't think Blades is a bad pick. I actually think Blades. All these picks, all these fights, you never know. You know what I mean? Aspinall, be careful what you wish for, because you just might. And I think Jones like definitely wants to teach him a lesson. I know how I know how he thinks. You know what I mean? It's very simple. You can see it. Anyone can see it if they've watched him throughout his whole career. He definitely wants to fight that kid. He definitely wants to fight him. So, they offered Khabib all kinds of money to come back. They offered Conor all kinds of money to come back. What do you think they're going to offer John Jones, the GOAT? The GOAT that actually defended his title like more times than anyone fucking else, right? Like, how do you fucking say he's not the GOAT? Anyone out there, you know what I mean? It was like after he beat Ghana in fucking 48 seconds, I'm like, where are all the John Jones haters? Where are you now? Because you haven't shut the fuck up for 3 years. Where are you now? Where he is now? No one's talking shit. It's like when John Jones retires after he fights 2-3 more fights, he will fight Aspinall. He will fight Stipe first. They'll fight Aspinall. And I was hoping we would get John Jones and Aspinall for fucking 300. I was hoping like John Jones was healed enough. But John Jones ain't even that. He's very high IQ. He will not fight if he's hurt. Just surgery hurt. You know what I mean? He just had surgery. Why would he fucking risk his a one on that loss record other than that fight, that the 12-6 elbows? But we all know he was beating that guy's fucking ass. You know what I mean? It was fucking an honest mistake. He was looking at the ref, telling him, you going to stop this fucking thing or not? And then, boom. And it just doesn't make sense. 12-6, fucking 1-7, 11-5. It's the same fucking thing. Those spinning elbows standing up are 10 times fucking worse. They're 10 times worse. You know what the prosecutor said, like the defense of the, or whatever, or the prosecution for the fucking athletic commission is like, you ever see them break wood with their elbows? 12-6. I'm like, you people are that fucking stupid. This is shit. Yeah, people can do that with a karate chop. You get plywood that looks fucking 2 inches. That's fucking, all you gotta do is tap it and it fucking snaps in half. You ain't gonna do that with solid oak. You know what I mean? You're not gonna do that. You can do that with redwood, like soft woods. You know what I mean? And that's what they're using when they're doing that. You know what I mean? They're not using really hard petrified woods. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how stupid or no common sense having motherfuckers have. They have no common sense. John McCarthy, who refs some of the most epic fights, right? He was in court every day fighting for these rules. You know what I mean? And we finally got the 12-6 elbows abolished, right? So now it's legal. So now they should go and give John Jones, take that loss away, that no contest, whatever the fuck it was, disqualification, whatever. Because he was definitely killing that guy. He was hurting him really bad. No one's beating John Jones, bro. I would be, and I'd be the front. I'd say, listen, I've said it for fucking years. I'd say I was wrong. You know what I mean? Hey, it's called humility. What the fuck? That's another huge character trait. I was naming off character traits earlier. You know what I mean? Self-respect, all that shit, dignity, honor, all of it, right? Well, there's another one. Have humility. Admit you're fucking wrong. Like, I call myself a knucklehead. I don't care if you bust my balls or inside or anyone bust my balls, because that's what friends do, right? I don't take it personal. But someone with animosity, that's a whole fucking different story. If I don't know you, or someone talks shit that I love, that like, in front of someone that we don't know, and then they think it's all right. So I just nip that right now. Hey, what the fuck you doing in front of a stranger? You know what I mean? People I don't know, they think they can do it. And then, I'm not going to be nice to them. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but here's the thing with France, dude. They're capable, dude. Trust me, they're capable. Germany is a little more capable. England's obviously a lot more capable, but France is no pushover, dude. I'm saying by themselves, yeah, it would be hard for them to beat. No one's beating America. That's why all our ancestors come over here. We didn't want to be on it. Our ancestors didn't want to listen to the British fucking law no more. And England owned a lot of fucking countries back then. Ireland, Italy. I mean, England was basically allies with all these countries, but they own half of fucking Ireland, right? I think they own the whole fucking country. But I know they own Northern Ireland. That's why the IRA's there. You know what I mean? Because like, what the fuck? You guys fucking take half our fucking country? You know what I mean? So, but that's just geopolitics. You know what I mean? Hey, but yeah, England's not. That's when everyone colonized over here. It's like, no, fuck the British rule. We're going to make our own fucking laws and shit. That's why I say America, 400 plus years, we're the biggest superpower on the fucking planet. And the reason why is geography. We have a whole Atlantic Ocean on this side. We have a whole fucking Pacific Ocean on this side. So good luck getting across those oceans. Never mind the oceans, right? Then you go into the big cities. What are you going to do? I mean, there's millions of fucking people. There's more guns in America than anywhere else. What are you going to do? You don't just got to fight the military. You got to fight the American people. And most savages in America ain't even online. They're not even online because they don't even know how to fucking use it, dude. That's really the fucking truth. I know people that would never come on here. They would never come on here. It's sad, too, because you guys are missing out on some fucking pretty cool fucking stories and shit. You know what I mean? Really, like, crazy fucking savage stories. You know what I mean? It's just like comedy would be easy for me because I could just write down real shit that really happened in my life and people would find it fucking crazy and funny. You know what I mean? Like Joey Diaz's stories. Well, it's kind of like that. It's almost just, it's probably a little more than that. You know what I mean? Like just fucking stupidity. You know what I mean? Like cowboy shit. You know what I mean? But it's funny. Yeah. Most Americans that ain't even online. That's what these countries don't understand. They don't understand it. They think like everyone online, that's all of America. No, it's not even close. It's not even like that. People that are 50, 60, 70 ain't even online. Not even online. They might watch YouTube and shit or they're on Facebook or whatever, right? It's good to see your family and friends that you haven't seen since school or whatever. That's what I use Facebook for. But the only reason I use social media is to promote. X is great because it's freedom of fucking speech. And YouTube's been good with me, you know what I mean? I do have a head injury, so I'm erratic, but I was wild before I landed on my head. You know what I mean? So I ain't using it as an excuse. I'm just saying I do say the F word. This isn't for kids. It's 18 and older. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to hurt no one's feelings anyways. I'm just, what you see is what you get. I'm a nice guy. You know what I mean? I like to laugh. I like to talk shit. I like to talk fights with fucking friends. I like to talk music. I like to talk fucking life. It's good. Pal, I'm talking to you in fucking the Netherlands right now. Like I got friends in Russia. I got friends in Ukraine. I got friends in Australia. It's gonna be my friend's fucking family in New Zealand. Like it's amazing what you can do. So if you're in business, if you're not fucking taking care of this, the Dutch people though, you guys are fucking savages over there, brother. All my favorite kickboxers come from that fucking area, dude. They're all wild dudes, man. They remind me of Americans, bro. Like wild Americans, you know what I mean? There's a lot of wild Americans, bro. Not in this generation. Not compared to the 70s and 80s and the people that are born in the 50s, 60s, 70s. You know what I mean? It's like a whole different system. But there are savages that are young. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of them out there. The ones you see, a lot of the ones that complain and talk shit and troll and do shit like that. You know what I mean? But the serious ones, they don't need to talk shit. They'll They'll go to your house and wait for you to fucking come out your door and say, hey, asshole, remember you talk shit online, but you know what I mean? And who could blame them? Who could fucking blame them? Europe doesn't give money to the armies that much compared, but United States spends trillions on our military every year, more than any other country combined. China, Russia, like I think China's in second place. Even Japan's been spending a lot more money on their military because of China. I don't think China's a problem at all. I really don't. I think they're a good country. You know, just like Russia. I love Russian people. I love Chinese people. I love Asians all up and down. Like, you know what I mean? From every country. I love people from every country. India's some really fascinating people. Egypt, Cairo, the Middle East. Anyone that tries to talk about that war, I would never talk about the war because it goes back thousands of years. I don't understand it. There's so many different tribes and shit. You know what I mean? And I feel horrible for the Palestinian people. That's why I feel, but for the women and children over there, even for the men, because they're not trying to fight a war. These terrorists, they hide behind women and kids. I think that's cowardly, man. I think they're cowards, man. I don't think I know they're cowards. I would never, I'd always fight and kill for my wife and kids. Or, you know what I mean? Americans ain't going to let women and children get fucking hurt. That's the thing. That's why I always tell people to be a savage. What are you going to do? You gotta fucking stick up to your wife and kids out there in this world, right? Like, you really think you're that safe? Like, people think they're in a protected bubble or something. I don't know what they're just delusional. Because some people are just, you know, pure evil. They don't give a fuck, especially when they drink and shit and they fucking get liquid courage and they just do shit. They black out. They forget. You know, but there are people out there that can drink and fucking be responsible. You know what I mean? He wants to fight MMA himself. It's not like he has to from PFL. They already said that on record. Yeah, he doesn't he own like 5% a share or 25 or 15% share or something in the PFL. So he's on the board. So he's gonna get these fighters paid more, which is good. You know what I mean, Francis? Yeah, I'm sure there's a way out of it. I'm sure there's a clause in there that says, you know, if he's doing really good in boxing, he don't have to come back to MMA. Because if he comes back to MMA, it could fuck up his boxing career if he's doing really well, which I think he's gonna. I don't think Francis would do something if he didn't believe in himself. I know he believes in himself. He has nothing but confidence. You know what I mean? And look at how good he did versus Fury. He did good. I mean, he did really fucking good. Fury's a technically sound boxer, even though he didn't look great in there. He probably took Francis for granted. You'll see a whole different Fury fight for the Usyk fight. You'll see the one that fought Wilder. Or maybe he's declining a little bit. Me and Jay talked about this. I go, Jay, maybe you're right. Maybe he declined a little bit because that's what Jay said. Bobby, you know, Grant, maybe he fucking declined just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just that little amount that's going to start bringing him down now. Maybe he reached his peak and maybe now he's coming down. I think just Tyson Fury is such a fucking his mental, even though he has mental problems and, you know, there's a lot of people with mental issues out there, even, you know, depression, mental anger, rage. I have all that shit too. You know what I mean? But I won't let it beat me. You know what I mean? It beat me one time. I went to 325 plus pounds, and you know I haven't let it beat me since then. That was for a fucking year plus whatever the fuck it was. It was a year, give or take. It wasn't that long. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's definitely real. I would never tell anybody that depression ain't real and feeling down isn't real. And yeah, I would never say that to no one because it's really true. Yeah, you could feel, you know, like, I don't know, sad or that's why there's music for the blues, right? It's for those sad fucking rainy days when you know, I don't know, the girl you love, you know, you guys just can't fucking work it out. You know what I mean? And some guys, well, I said this a lot. Some people, I said to my son the other day, 75% of people in prison and in graveyards in America, they're there because of women. Because they can't let someone else have that woman. You know what I mean? They can never admit they're wrong. They hurt that woman or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's like you're better off just most times good women are right, and behind every good man there's good women. You're not gonna find good women. You know, there's woman. It's like a good man. Like there's a lot of lazy people out there. Not just men. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. Women are just more. They have more patience. What they got to go through with kids, having the kids, all of it. Like what I've seen my wife go through 38 hours of labor, even though I always respected women because of my aunt and my mother, and my sister, you know what I mean? So, but when my daughter was born, it was like a total whoa, like 38 hours of fucking labor, man. Seeing a woman go through that and the 9 months of carrying in your stomach, it's like, I don't know. I give her all the credit. Honestly, she's the best thing in the fucking world. I asked for a fucking angel and God gave me an angel. It is possible we do. Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah. That was I don't want to say online, you know what I mean? But I lost some. I just I didn't want to come on and be negative or anything like that and be fucking sad or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I lost too many people I know. And then when I see people that I know of that are going so young, like I've been losing people since 99, at least 70 plus. It must be 80 plus now. And those are kids I grew up with my whole fucking life and shit. It's fucking crazy. It's just, it's hard to deal with sometimes. Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely, you're in, brother. True Tice is a legend for keeping that promise to fight. Yeah, and that's why people don't understand that. It's like your word, your balls. You know what I mean? Sean, what's up, brother? I didn't see you there, brother. I'm sorry, Sean. Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for jumping in, brother. I appreciate it. It's a draw Friday, guys. You know what, Sean? I like that, brother. You know what? Stick with that pick because you might be right. You might be right. I don't know. I think they would lean and give it to fucking AJ. Honestly, that's just the way boxing is, brother. You think everything else? You think anything else is corrupt? Boxing's the most corrupt sport there is, and it's been since the late 1800s. You know what I mean? The mafia was involved in it. All the way up to I don't know. There's plenty of documentaries on it. You can go back and look, but not as much as it used to be. You know what I mean? Most of it. For the Saudi prince, they're not going to throw no fights. You know what I mean? They're going to fight their heart out because the Saudi prince is a old school boxing fan. You know what I mean? And he wants to see the best fight the best. And he's not trying to fight. He has enough money. He's a trillionaire. He doesn't care about he don't even care about $1 billion fight bet going his way. He wants to see them fucking the best out of both of them. So, and I really believe Zhang beats Parker too. You know what I mean? Like, I think Zhang's on a fucking roll. I want Blades versus Aspinall again. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. That would be a good fight, dude. His loss came to a dead guy. I'm trying to think who you're talking about, but John Jones. That guy didn't die, did he? The guy he fought a guy in the UFC that died this past year. The guy that fucking fought on fucking the Tough series, that fight where they went back and forth and fucking it blew out the numbers. The UFC fucking grew right there from that fight. That guy, he fucking elbowed him in the neck, punched him in the neck, kicked him in the neck. I forget his name. Not Beta. He beat Beta. He tapped Beta real quick. I forget the guy's name. God bless his soul, though. It's right at the tip of my fucking tongue. I hate that. Matt the Hammer Hamlet. Oh, okay. All right. Dude, I forgot about that guy, brother. Wow, dude. You got a good memory, bro. That's a good name. Holy shit, I haven't heard that name in years. You mean the Ngannou fight, Sean? You think it's gonna be a draw? Yeah, he's been saying that for about 2 weeks now, he's been saying that for 2 weeks. Jay can verify that too. Yeah. Midwest. You're in the Midwest, brother? I've been thinking about the Midwest. I got like a little less than 2 years. I get my early retirement too. My son, I got to stick around for my last kid because we stuck around for my daughter. You know what I mean? When she finished, went to UMass JFK. You know what I mean? She's doing great on her own. Her and her fiance. We got to wait for my son for 2 more years, at least 2 more years. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be fair for us to just pick up and go. You know what I mean? I don't even think my wife don't even want to leave the city, but I want to go somewhere where I'm like an hour away. I'm sick of the taxes here. I love it here. Don't get me wrong. I love where I was born. I was raised here. I love where I was raised here my whole fucking life. I believe we're cut from a different cloth in the Northeast. I believe we can adapt to fucking anything because of the weather, patterns and everything. How tough the people are, hard working, the blue collar. A lot of the trades are here. A lot of the old school boxing. You know what I mean? Let's face it. Some of the biggest cities on the planet, Baltimore all the way up to Boston. You know what I mean? Think about it. New York, New Jersey, fucking Rhode Island. You get, Philly, you got Jersey, you got Baltimore, you got all these cities, Virginia. There's so many cities in the Northeast, and then you got Chicago and Detroit over there a little bit. That is kind of like the Northeast of the map of America, but the real Northeast, East Coast is all the cities right up from DC up, all the way up to Boston, Lowell, Lynn, and all the way up to Manchester, New Hampshire. There's fucking cities. Cities in fucking Maine that are really small, you know what I mean? But Boston's probably the smallest fucking city on the East Coast, but it's a lot of boroughs, just like Quincy right beside, connected to Boston. We got 13 boroughs here. It's like a mini New York. You know what I mean? There's like different parts of the city, and you can see the difference in every part. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. John Quincy Adams' houses are like right across from the train tracks from me, right there. If those train tracks weren't there, it would be a 2-minute walk. Right where he fucking grew up and lived, even when he ran when he was the president. I think that's, or did they have the White House by back then? I think they might have the White House when he was his father, and he was the president. John Adams and John Quincy Adams, I think. I think both. They were both related to Adams, both from Quincy. John Quincy Adams. That's a fucking place they used to bring us on a field trip when we were in like elementary school. Sean, you live in Thailand. I think he does. I was thinking about Thailand, but yeah, I'm here. YouTube all day and weekend and watch sports. Yeah, YouTube, you go down some rabbit holes. I understand. No, I live in USA, Illinois. I forget who that was, Palman, the other day saying that I'm looking at places in Thailand for like 6 months of the year and then come back to the fucking States for like, Christmas, those 6 months, you know what I mean? All the holidays to come back, see our mothers and stuff like that. I got to get my mother and myself out of Italy and bring them back to fucking the States. I got to do that I got to go on a mission, a 72-hour mission and bring them fucking back. You know what I mean? It's like an 8-hour flight or something like that. It's 6 hours ahead. So there won't be no jet lag because I'll be right fucking back. You know what I mean? Yeah, he lives in Chicago, right? Where do you live in? South or North Illinois? You live in Northern Illinois? Do you live away from Chicago, way up? Or do you? I forget who that was, Palman, in the Animal Room. I think it was on Saturday night. I forget, or Friday night. Yeah, someone was saying they lived in Thailand. I forget who it was. I fucking forget who the fuck that was. That's a good question, Palman, because I forget too. But he said he loved it there. So I just like to train at Tiger Muay Thai and Fairtex every day, every other day, train at one of them, right? And then go to fucking Lumpany every week and bring my wife and see fights. And it's really more. You get a house on the beach there for $20,000. Around here it would be $2 million. You know what I mean? $3 million, $5 million. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't give them the fucking satisfaction. I'll own houses like that. Not, man, I don't want to own mansions. I want to own, apartment buildings and shit, triple deckers, 4 deckers, 8 deckers, 8 families. You know what I mean? All went to school for real estate. So that's just going to be another side hustle. That's all that is. It's just monopolizing certain parts of Southwest Quincy where I grew up before other people do. That ain't even fucking from around here. You know what I mean? Got to keep it in the roots. You know what I mean? Illinois is a big state. Like, I love Chicago, man. I love Chicago. Chicago's got so much American history. Detroit. I wanted to buy like 100 houses in Detroit, fix them up, and give people lower rents and give them a chance to save up their money and raise their families, you know what I mean, and not kill them, you know what I mean, so they're not living week to week, you know what I mean. A lot of greedy people out there. I ain't greedy. I just want that sustainable money all the time, and I could just live comfortably. I get my early retirement. My wife will have a retirement, like plenty of money, you know what I mean. We can live anywhere really well, you know what I mean. But I can't settle for just comfortable or well. I gotta be a multimillionaire by the end of this year. It's my goal, and it's I don't let myself I don't know, I'm pretty hard on myself, you know what I mean. Once I put my mind to something, I have to do it. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying. It's like people have no fucking clue. I'm glad they have no clue. I'm not saying nothing, you know what I mean. Everything's legal, but I'll be able to help people, you know what I mean, with jobs. Like I used to in the union, I got 52 people in the union, you know what I mean. So yeah, just to give them a better fucking job so they can fucking it's a very expensive place I live in, you know what I mean. And this ain't even white fucking privilege. It's nothing like that at all. I came from the hood, you know what I mean. I came from a nice Italian neighborhood, but then I moved to the fucking the hood's only 12 fucking blocks away, and then I moved there when I was like 11. That's unfortunately that's when I started getting in all kinds of trouble when they took sports away from me, Little League championships, winning Little League championships in baseball and playing street hockey, killing it. You know what I mean? Football. I couldn't wait to go to junior high. The first year I went to junior high, they called it middle school, and they took all the sports out. So I really can't use that as an excuse, though, because I could have kept playing baseball. I did actually I went to the championship 2 years in a row, and I stopped. I was too busy making money. I was like too busy hanging around with my older friends and living that life. It's just it was exciting to me, you know what I mean? Making a lot of money and hanging with a lot of savages. Those guys bred me, you know what I mean? They bred me. It's like it's who you train with in the gyms. It's the same thing. It's who you grew up with. You know what I mean? I grew up with a lot of fucking animals. Like legit animals, like fucking animals that would fight for 3 hours. I've seen 3-hour fights. Some of my friends fight. I've seen friends of mine beat up 10 guys, like dominoes. Ding, 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 ding. I'm just shaking my head inside my head saying, these fucking idiots are stupid. Like, they obviously don't know. But that's just the way we are here in Massachusetts. No one takes shit here. Nobody. It's just you're always going to meet your equal in life, I guess. I guess. Yeah, shout out to fucking Illinois. Shout out to Chicago. I love Chicago. I love Detroit. I would like to get some investors and buy about 100 houses there, fix them up nice, and people that want a nice community, you know what I mean? And maybe once people see things get nicer in their city, they might take more pride in it and say, hey, look at these good people in there coming in there, making it nicer. You know what I mean? And that's all I want to do. That's like, that's a no-brainer. I don't know why people won't do that. And they should build a fucking, in Michigan, right next to you, brother, in Illinois. They should build an outfall tunnel there for water from all those fresh lakes you got there. All that water should be going into tunnels, into fucking treatment centers like we have on the outfall tunnel, like we have in middle Massachusetts. Like we have it's called what the fuck is it? I was on that job for so fucking long. Metro West Water Supply Tunnel. We have like 3 shafts, about 500-foot shafts, 480-foot shafts, 300-foot shafts. One in Southborough, one in Framingham, the main one, then one in Weston, and that job is half done. The tunnel burn machine did a half circle on the the south side, and then it did a half circle at the shaft on the north side. So it still has to go all the way to Stoneham, which is like, I don't know, 20, 30 miles away from north. And then the south side still has to go all the way to Blue Hills and fucking Canton, Mass, Braintree, Canton, Braintree line. So that's like a fucking 20-year job of fucking mining it so far. You know what I mean? So it's actually hooked up, but it still has to be done. You know what I mean? They built water treatment plants that will hook up to it eventually. You know what I mean? So they already built water treatment plants. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to wrap people in a second because I think I got some other shit to do today. I'm always doing shit. He knows, bro. He's Canadian. What you mean? Oh yeah. Thanks, Jay, bro. Yeah, I was only kidding with him. I'm like, yeah, I thought when he said, "See what I typed," that he knows I was fucking kidding. Yeah, he's a nice kid. You're right, dude. He is a nice kid. I understand why you do it with him, brother. But that was cool last night, bro. I love what you guys did. Jay, I don't even think he knows I'm fucking no, Jay just texted me. I said, what are you ignoring my fucking comments, fucking Isha? I was just kidding with him. I just wanted to see him laugh or something. He goes, no, dude, I'm like, dude, I was only kidding with you, brother. Very informative about everything, combat sports. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, what the fuck? You gotta go deep, man. I love talking fights, man, because I've been watching them since what? Well, since first grade. Yeah, since first grade. But watching real like boxing, professional boxing was like 9 years old, 79, 78, 79. And in 1980, I was a full-fledged fucking Marvin Hagler fan. I was a fan of one of my friends that was a pro fighter from the neighborhood. His father ended up training me later in life. And yeah, boxing was the thing. And then 93, the UFC came out. I'm like, this is insane. And Pride, watching Pride. Oh my God, it's fucking insane. It's like an elite street fight, man. I don't understand why certain boxing fans don't like MMA, elite MMA. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's an elite fucking street fight, in my opinion. And they're savages. Those motherfuckers are getting those octagons. They're just as savage as a fucking boxer. Boxing ain't easy. And the MMA fans that don't understand, they think boxing's easy. It's not fucking easy. Go do one round with a fucking pro fighter. Go spar one round and tell me how easy it is. That's what I want people to do. Go ahead. Like, go test yourself, people out there. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about people out there. You guys understand fighting. It's people out there that have no fucking clue that couch warriors. They talk about fucking fights and they probably never been in a fight in their fucking life. It's actually sad. It's actually sad to even hear. But one day they'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, everyone's new. Some people are new to fighting. That's fine, man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good that they like fighting. You know what I mean? Because it's the best sport on the planet. I mean, since the dawn of time, people like violence. The Viking days, right? The fucking before Christ, BC, AD, right? It was always fucking wars. It was Alexander the Great, right? All these conquerors, right? They come on the lands and just annihilate people. You know what I mean? Take all their fucking gold, take all their fucking food, take all their weapons, just and make slaves out of certain people and fucking keep certain people. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's so many fucking like history always repeats itself. It's the same thing in fighting. It's like that's why MMA math don't work. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes it might work. You know what I mean? It might work sometimes, but it's definitely not going to work 100% of the time. It's not a guarantee. One guy beat one guy, but the other guy didn't beat that guy. He lost to him. Doesn't mean the guy that lost to him ain't going to beat that guy that beat him. You know what I mean? No, it's all the mental. It's who's mentally stronger. It's who's physically always in shape, always getting better, and has that mindset of, I'll never quit. I'll never fucking give up. And unfortunately, we have people that will give up. It's election day in Massachusetts. Robert, go vote for Nikki Haley. She would be the last person I vote for. So you could count me out. I'm definitely going to vote, though. Absolutely. Because this country is too important to me. I'm not going to fucking disrespect the people that died for our fucking freedoms in World War I and World War II. We all know all the other wars were fucking bullshit other than Afghanistan because, hey, That's when it dropped the Twin Towers, right? So, hey, I fucking respect our veterans. I tried to go in the Marines, but I had too violent of a record, and they just wouldn't allow it. So, yeah, I tried. But, hey, that's neither here or there. That's not how you start. It's how you finish, people. These fighters, you got to understand, a lot of these guys that fight come from like neighborhoods like I come from. You know what I mean? The whole reason of fighting is to get out of the situation you're in. It's like to go legal. You know what I mean? Instead of selling drugs, some people see the light and say, all right, yeah, I'll just fight for a living and I can make, probably more. You know what I mean? The drug game and crime itself these days, with all the cameras, the facial recognition, eyes, DNA, all that shit, right? It's almost like you almost have no shot. Someone will always fold. There's always someone that's weak. When I always say, when shit gets real, you'll find out who the real ones are. It's like in a fight. You'll see who the ones that can go through the fire and come out on the other side on top. It's all the mental. It's all the refusing to lose. It's always having that confidence and never having no doubt in your mind that you're going to win. You know what I mean? And if you have that mentality, most times you are going to win. If you have any even a slight doubt of losing, you'll probably lose. I guess you could fucking look at somebody's picture every day that you got to fight, 3 months away or 2 months away or a month away. And you might have dreams of that guy beating you. You know what I mean? All that's telling you, your subconscious is telling you, is to keep fucking training. Wake up at 4 and go run. Like, always be ahead of this guy that you're fighting. You know what I mean? That's what even though I don't fight, like, even though I don't go, I don't go spot, I don't want any of that shit. But I would absolutely go to Vegas and spar fucking in every fucking gym with the best guys. I'd love to. You know what I mean? I would love to. Yeah, but I'm always ready, though. You know what I mean? I'm always fucking ready. Just because it's my job to take care of my wife and kids. You know what I mean? Anyone ever fucks with them, I have to fucking do what I got to do. I don't think anyone would, but you never know. K1ing I6. So I guess that's K1 King 6. Wait, where you from? Who, me? I'm from fucking Southwest Quincy, brother. Southwest Quincy, right on the fucking line of Dorchester, Milton, and Mattapan. Why, where you from? Where you from, dude? 508? Oh, so you from Brockton? You from Brockton, Taunton? Where you from? Brockton. I used to spar at Pettinelli's years ago. Worcester, I seen a lot of fucking shows in Worcester. Worcester Central. I like Worcester. Worcester's a good fucking, I like it over there. I like Springfield too. Ludlow, all those little cities over there are pretty fucking cool, man. It's a difference between here and there, huh? The difference, I don't know. Maybe we just don't pronounce our R's as much, but you guys talk pretty much the same way as we do. North Adams is pretty nice, huh? Like the Western Mass is beautiful. The farther you go, towards fucking the border of upstate New York, it's fucking beautiful. Yeah, mid Massachusetts. Thanks for jumping in, brother. Yeah, salute to Worcester, man, no doubt. I seen original Metallica there. I seen original Ronnie James Dio, like a solo group there. I see so many fucking shows there. On and on and on and on and on. Like, it's too many to name. But Worcester's a great fucking city. I like it. I think what do you guys got? The Paw Sox now, to the Red Sox minor league team? That used to be in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. So that's only fucking a half an hour away from fucking Boston, yeah. 617 area code. But Worcester, I didn't know Worcester was 508. I didn't know Worcester was 508. I thought 508 was fucking oh, that's kind of, yeah. I guess that is 508. Yeah. Maybe 508 goes a little farther than I thought. Yeah, we don't pronounce Raj either. No, I didn't think you guys did, dude. He has a process, and we have go. Oh yeah, I know you guys got good boxers. Yeah, a lot of good boxers. That's why I say I try to tell people, man. I go, it ain't the city of champions, it's the cities of champions. I said we got Lowell, Lynn, we got out fucking Western Mass, we got Worcester, we got fucking Springfield right there, right? And then you got fucking New Bedford. fucking Fall River. I used to spot down there a lot. Some good fighters down there. Brockton, right? You got Quincy, Dorchester. You got all of Boston, Chelsea. You got a lot of good boxers. You know what I mean? Fucking Lowell, Lynn, where Mickey Ward comes from. There's a lot of great fucking cities. A lot of tough fucking people. I always say we're cut from a fucking different cloth up here. You know, Northeast Beast. From Baltimore, D.C., all over, you know, Philly, fucking Jersey, Virginia, fucking certain cities in that little pocket there. Obviously, fucking New York City and Connecticut, fucking Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. I mean, there's not really fucking that tough of cities in New Hampshire, a fucking Maine, a fucking Vermont, but definitely in Massachusetts and fucking Connecticut and fucking Rhode Island. Some tough people. Some of the toughest people I've ever met are from fucking these states right here in these cities. Just the way it is. Massholes. We're massholes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll put something up that'll make you laugh, dude. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, let me see if I do have it. I don't even know if I have it. Yeah, I have it on. Let me see. Do I have it? I gotta put this thing up, and you'll see it. So check this out. This is my new thumbnail. See the masshole up there on the top right with the state. I got a shirt that says that. We are massholes, brother. We definitely don't take no shit. Mass is a very tough. Oh yeah, Massachusetts is a fucking. We're fucking beasts here. I try to explain that to people. They don't fucking know. They have no fucking clue. They have no clue, bro. You are right, brother. Bobby Harris back in the day. Yeah, we don't pronounce this is socks, and we have good boxing. Bobby Harris back in the days. I know the name, dude. I'm trying to fucking boxing, right? So he's a boxer. I'm trying to picture him. I'll look him up later. I think I know who you're talking about, though. I think I know who you're talking. Yeah, very tough. We're cut from a different cloth. I tell that to everybody. Northeast Beast, man. We ain't cut from the same cloth. And it's not like there ain't no tough people across America. Of course there is. It just seems like the Northeast, it's especially Mass. Like, I don't know, just tough people. You know what I mean? Fucking the trades, all the unions, all the hard workers, blue collar people. You know what I mean? Just we go through blizzards. We go through fucking 100-degree fucking heat waves for fucking months at a time too during the summer. Sean, you see the boxing match when dude took dude down and elbow him? Yeah, I seen that, dude. I seen they showed that last night on Jay and Isha's fucking show on Monday nights. That was pretty fucking crazy, dude. I go, wow. In boxing, I'm like, damn, like that's fucking. I don't think they'll ever let him fight boxing again for that, man. Like they don't fucking play that shit. There's a reason fucking boxers don't do that, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did see that. It was some good fucking boxing match. That kid fucking Ford came back and won that fight. Won the belt. Top rank was that Saturday night, and the fight before it was pretty good too. Espinoza, I think that was a great fucking fight. We got Pro Box TV next week. It's bi-weekly. It's like every 2 weeks. The commentator that Jay joins me when he can. So we do that. That's like Wednesday night, the fights. This time there's only 3 fucking fights. But the funny thing is, when there's like 6 or 8 fights or whatever it is, they don't show the prelims or whatever. It doesn't really get really good till the 3rd, 4th, and the last 3 fights anyways. So last week they were fucking really good fights. You know what I mean? But yeah, every 2 weeks we commentate the fucking the Pro Box TV. Go over there, you'll see some good fights. If you like real boxing, you got some up and comers and you got some veterans in there to fucking to test these younger guys. But yeah, boxing, we need we got some good fights coming up, but we need Tank to fight Inoue. We need fucking Tank to fight Haney. We need fucking Crawford to fight Canelo. There's so many super fights to make, and no one wants to fucking make them. Or it's just like they're fucking lazy. I don't fucking understand it. Fucking UFC puts on fights every week. Every fucking week. And what do we lose? 1 month? What do we lose? 4 to 6 weeks out of the whole year without fucking UFC fights? Or what is it, like 4 or 5 or 6 tops? So it's usually right in Christmas and New Year's. That's the biggest gap. I think that's like 3 weeks without fights. Yeah, I start fucking fiending for MMA, you know what I mean? But we do have one championship. We have 8 limbs, thank God. Palman fucking turned us on to some fucking crazy, fucking awesome promotions over there in fucking Thailand. They wrap their hands in fucking hemp wraps. They might as well just put glass on them too, with fucking glue on their hands and fucking rub their fucking wraps in fucking glass too. It's so fucking primal. And they use 8 limbs. They fucking they're warriors. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was the dude fucking from Worcester, King 6. I always tell people, I go, Massholes, we're like Dakistanis, like same fucking thing. Gotta love it. Palman, I do love it. He forgot what sport he was in. You see the bar? Yeah, dude, I know. It's like, dude, I felt that way in the amateur fights, dude. I felt that the last amateur fight I had, 99, 2000, I went down fought for diabetes on Rhode Island, right? My corner guy overheard my opponent's corner saying, "Don't let this kid hit you." Every time, grab him, hold him. Every chance you get, hold this kid, because this kid hits hard. They see me hitting mitts or something 2 hours prior or something. And I felt like putting him in a headlock and throwing him out the fucking ring and just jumping on side, fucking pounding the shit out of him. But yeah, thank God I didn't. You know what I mean? Fucking, we were there to fucking help fucking kids with fucking and people with diabetes. You know what I mean? So we want to look good. Gotta love it. Yeah, I forgot what sport it was. He definitely did, man. He was on top of him, ground and pound. I'm like, some of these guys need to learn that shit in the UFC. Get someone to the ground, fucking smash the shit out of them. That's the reason you get them down to the ground. The takedown alone ain't, well, it counts for something, but like what's your objective? Because it's only going to get you tighter and tighter and tighter. Like, you know what I mean? More red cells go through your muscles and shit. That's why bodybuilding and fighting do not mix. It's like, you need to do body weight, you know what I mean? Training when you're fucking fighting. There's nothing wrong with lifting some weights, going light and doing a bunch of reps, for endurance strength and shit like that. But the endurance strength really comes from body weights, right? Like calisthenics, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, a lot of shadow boxing with heavy hands, 3 pounds in the hands, 16-ounce gloves, hitting the bag, hitting the heavy bag with 16-ounce gloves, you know what I mean? With wraps, wrap up, hit the fucking motion bag, the uppercut and hook bags, speed bag, you know what I mean? All these things, jumping rope, all these fundamentals. Shadow boxing is so important, and people just, they just stop doing it. You know what I mean? It's like these are the things that got you to where you are. It's because you don't have to think about any way you move, because you do it so much. You never have to think about what you're doing. When you learn how to box, really know how to box, you're gonna, for the first, I don't know, week or 2 or a month, you'll be learning new things all the time. But once you learn it and you do it every fucking day, you never forget it. You know what I mean? You never forget it. Yeah, but we got great fights. We got Monday. We got the Olympics on right now. Trials right now. I was looking up how to fucking watch it. I'd be commentating that. There's 70 fucking fights every day. I think it's like 50 fucking men fights and like 20 women fights that for France's 2024 Summer Olympics. So yeah, there's boxing going on right now, qualifying matches between every fucking country right now. Yesterday, today, and I think the day before. And I think there's more coming on the 8th, 9th, and 10th, I think. Yeah, look that up, people. I don't know what the fuck. I looked everywhere, fucking try to find it. I couldn't find it anywhere where they were broadcasting it. So I was even gonna buy the fucking platform where they're fucking showing it. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they show it anywhere till the Olympics. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's that easy to find. I don't know. I'm trying to look for it though. If I can find somewhere to watch it, a platform to watch it on, even on TV or whatever the fuck, I'll commentate those fucking fights. Jay fucking jumping with me, fucking help me with those. Or skate or somebody that knows boxing, you know what I mean? Even some local guys here. I mean, see what happens, you know what I mean? But if I can do that the 8th, 9th, and 10th, I think it's coming up 8th to the 11th, I think. There's some more. So if I can find a place to watch those, I'll commentate those. 70 fucking fights in a day. That'd be a fucking long fucking day. I'm 53, bro. I just turned 53 January 7th. I feel like I'm 33, though. You could be his son, Sean. Yeah, my daughter she turns 29 in October. My son turns 19 in April. My daughter finished college, UMass JFK, 10 and a half years ago. My son just started Suffolk University. He finishes in May, his first year. Celtics internship there. He's really good at basketball. My daughter's killing it in life, you know. So then after he's done, then me and my wife will, you know, probably buy a house fucking maybe a little north of where my boy from Worcester there is. Maybe up past the White Mountains or somewhere down where it's warm all year round. I'm looking at a place in Thailand too for half the year. So I can train at those fucking epic Muay Thai gyms and go fucking watch fights every Friday nights fucking in Wumpany Stadium. Yeah, I'd love to fucking live in fucking Thailand half the year. Come back here for the other half, you know what I mean? Be a dual citizen or something, you know what I mean? But I'd love to go train there. Land of three decades is Whistler. Yeah, that's the same here, bro. That's the same here, bro. I'm into fucking like real estate, and that's all I think about is duplexes, triple deckers, 4 deckers, 8 families, and fucking 100 fucking apartment units. I was looking at a 29 unit, 29 apartment building, a big complex with a bunch of commercial space underneath it. If it's still on the market, I might try to make a run at it, but I'm looking for like 100 apartment buildings, you know what I mean? 100 units, you know what I mean? And you're getting 100 rents every fucking month, and not just one of them. I want 3, 4 of them, you know what I mean? Yeah, my goal is like multimillionaire by this year. I've made over a couple million legally just running water tunnels in the Union for a long time on 7 different water tunnels in Massachusetts. So, but illegally, I made a lot of money. But that money is just like easy come, easy go. You know what I mean? So yeah, kids, you know how expensive it is to live in Massachusetts. I know you know it. This is the most expensive 617. Like Boston and Quincy is so expensive. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Who's it? Gotta love it. Let me see. You could be a Palman. Yeah, but when I was a 17, 16, 15-year-old, 14-year-old, I was hanging with guys that were 28 and 33 and fucking 40, for Christ's sakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had my brother and sister are fucking 7 years younger than me. I know kids that are fucking 7 years younger than me that have a fucking lot of balls and are tough fucking people. You know what I mean? So age don't mean shit. If you're a grown man, that's all that fucking matters to me. This definitely ain't for kids. You know what I mean? This definitely ain't for fucking kids. Yeah, all of you guys could probably be my fucking son, actually. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, you're right. Land of 3 deckers, dude. I grew up in a 3-decker around here. That was the first place I lived in. Was my aunt and uncle's 3-decker. They lived up on the top. We lived on the bottom. Me and my mother, and they pack in every neighbor. Oh yeah, school zone in every fucking pot. 13 different boroughs in Quincy. Taxes. That's what I call it, bro. I write tax Massachusetts all the time, brother. People don't fucking think they don't know what the fuck. I'm like. Remember back in the days? Well, I don't know if you remember this, but they used to have bumper stickers making it in Massachusetts with a thumbs down or a thumbs up. They had one with a thumbs up and a thumbs down. They used to have bumper stickers back in the day. That used to be a thing. You know what I mean? Bumper stickers. Typical mass stuff, to be honest. You could talk smack to a grown adult. They smack you up because every boys club taught boxing and wrestling. That's right, brother. This is where the toughest people come from. I try to tell people that, and they don't get it. They don't get it until they come there. You know what I mean? Then they see white boys that fucking actually can fucking fight like really serious fucking white people. Serious fucking straight up killers. And not just fucking with guns either. I'm talking about fists and feet, like really violent. The 80s and 90s, when I was growing up, it was. Even in the fucking 70s, like it was fucking violent. But 80s and 90s, wicked violent. That's why I was saying that the other day. I thought we went through all that shit so this generation wouldn't have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. The school system is trash. You got it. You're right, brother. Well, the teachers are underpaid, first of all. All this no cursive and yeah, I know, bro. I don't have nothing against gay people. You know what it is? Like, people are adults, do what the fuck you want. But it's like the Bloods and Crips have one color. You want all the fucking colors? It's like, pick one fucking color. Like, I don't have a problem with gay. As long as you touch me, like, you know what I mean? As long as you don't touch me, what you do behind closed doors, it really doesn't, no, they don't bother me at all. It's this other stuff, it's kids. Kids shouldn't be able to make a decision without their parents. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for these people that transition just and then they regret it when they do it, because this is what I read. You know what I mean? It's not even like I'm looking for it. It just pops up, and I feel fucking bad for these kids. You know what I mean? Like, kids, the difference is between you guys, right? You guys were on the streets. Like, when I was on the streets, there was 200 fucking deep on the wall. You know what I mean? On the main fucking ad. Like, we're all fucking selling joints in the 8 as teenagers. 2, 5, 4, 10, 6, 15, 8 for 20. Like, we had seedless weed cents a million back then. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was. Everyone would sell out. It's just like there was 200 people in the corner or 100 people in the corner. You'd see at least 25. Like, you'd walk fucking 10, not even fucking 5 minutes, and you run into fucking 10 more. Like, you'd be on the front of the park. We on the, fucking about 10 blocks from here, where I train every other day. Fucking, I train half the week at the gym, half the week outside for the elements. You know what I mean? But yeah, the fucking wall was filled with fucking all friends. We had girls down there too. My wife used to hang down there when we were teenagers with all her friends. You know what I mean? The girls were our friends. You know what I mean? The girls were our friends. Like, we had girls hanging on there too, tough girls too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, you don't see kids out there today like it used to be, like when we were growing up. And I think that's a problem. You know what I mean? You need to get the fuck out, man. You need to go out there in your neighborhoods and fucking represent, or fucking, I don't know, be a fucking boy. You know what I mean? Go out there, ride bikes, and fucking get on the back of fucking bumpers and skid off fucking cars during the snow and shit, and throw snowballs at fucking buses and shit. Like, I don't know, do some fucking mischief or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, I was saying this the other day. Like, people are entitled. Like, I say this to Americans. Listen, you're not entitled to shit. Be grateful you got freedom. Most countries don't have no fucking freedoms, man. Like, be fucking grateful for the people who fought for your country, man. Like, don't disrespect them. Even though we know a lot of wars were fucking full of shit, right? Because eventually fucking shit comes out. You know what I mean? And you read the truth. You know what I mean? But America is a beacon for light, and we do try to fucking help the rest of the world. You know what I mean? It's there's good presidents and there's bad ones. I really feel bad for this guy Biden, because he should be retired. He should be fucking spending time with his grandkids and having a good time for the rest of his time he has left on this planet. You know, he should be chilling somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel bad for him, because I know he's at the end of a fucking string. I don't really talk politics. I don't argue about presidents like these other people do, but it's not just the president running this country. That's what people don't understand. You got the CIA, you got the feds, you got so many different entities. You got the military-industrial complex. It gets deep here. You know, it gets deep. And I put a fucking quote up earlier. Did I put it up? I don't even know if I fucking put it up. I read a quote earlier from Abraham. I'll read it right before I leave. It's fucking well. Just so people understand out there. I'll read it. because I love fucking America. You know what I mean? I love America. There ain't no other. All right, America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Abraham Lincoln. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Abraham Lincoln. Everything he's saying here, right, is so fucking accurate. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. That's really true. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Abraham Lincoln. He's a fucking very knowledgeable. Like, when I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion, Abraham Lincoln. Well, I can honestly attest to that. Yeah, I kind of felt that way. The next day I wake up, I'm like, I hope I didn't kill that motherfucker, but that motherfucker would have killed me if I didn't hurt him. So it is what it is. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it, not for themselves. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Abraham Lincoln. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Amen. They surely will. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Abraham Lincoln. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Yeah, just follow your passions. Follow your passions. Work smarter. Uh, Physically work smarter. Work hard though. Hustle all fucking day. Or hustle fucking 6 hours a day or whatever the fuck. Take time off whenever the fuck you want to take time off. Just make sure you have your shit in order. I have another fucking channel and a podcast that I'm starting up this week. For business and business savage training, and because I put fucking motivational shit in here, and it's just when I was learning all this technology shit. A lot of half-ass shit. I was just trying to motivate people during the shutdown because I wasn't fucking staying home all the fucking hours. I was out there fucking training. I was out there, training, showing people, go out there, get the fucking sunlight, go out there, get fresh air, go out there and sweat. You don't have to train like me. Just go break a sweat, walk a fucking block. The next day, walk 2 blocks. Just break a fucking sweat. It'll make you healthier, but I don't know. I got to some people because people thank me for motivating them, and then that's all you can ask for. I'm glad I could do it. You know what I mean? But hey, thanks for jumping in, subscribe and like, people. I'm on here Mondays for post fights, Fridays for picks, Savage Inc. picks. That's Pamela will be on with me Friday doing Savage Inc. picks. Do those every week. Last week was the first time I missed in fucking 2 years. Yeah, 2 years of doing them. I'm like 4 times a week, and there's most motivational shit. And like at the end of my workouts, I'll film like my last quadruple sets or my last 5 sets or whatever the fuck I'm doing, right? Just to motivate people. And I make some mixes, music mixes. I'm on my 3rd album right now, producing it, this one, and doing it solo. I had 2 albums with. I brought a lot of people in on those albums because they were my first albums I was doing. I had someone else producing for me because I was working too much. So I'm producing this one. I'm not rushing it, you know what I mean? But it's coming out pretty fucking dope, and I'm just interested to see how this one comes out because I'm producing it. Even though my producer did a great fucking job on the first 2 albums, I believe like my music theory and my music history goes way farther than a lot of fucking producers out there. Like when there were 8-track fucking tapes and fucking vinyl. That's the way I grew up as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, listening to music, playing sports all day, and then listening to music. And then, after Little League Baseball, it was the fucking Proposition 2.5 and just turned into a fucking, went down that bad fucking road, too comfortable in chaos for the first 25, 29 years of it. But you know what? It all worked out. Thank God. And 2 beautiful kids, beautiful wife. I feel like I'm 33, not 53. I don't even feel old at all. Honestly, it's all how you take care of yourself. Even when I drank and partied and sold all that shit, all those years I partied better than rock stars as a teenager in my 20s. I can't tell young people don't have a good time, but one day you're gonna fucking get sick of it, man. It's not gonna land you anywhere good. Some people could go have a couple. I could go out, have 2 drinks and be fine. Go home and be fine, but not when I was younger. No fucking way. No way. You're better off staying home, saving your money, people. Or if you're gonna drink, stay home and drink. That way you don't gotta fucking worry about people with liquid courage and shit, and people, that start with you, you finish it, and you go to jail. Like, people just don't play fair. You know what I mean? So if you get avoided, avoid it. But never take shit from nobody. Carmen, thanks for jumping in. Dude from Worcester, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sean, thank you, brother. Thank Insight earlier for jumping in from New Jersey. Insight. My brother, Jay. Absolutely, brother. Isha, I was only kidding, dude. Like, you're a good man. I know that, brother. You're a good man from Canada. I was only joking with you, brother. I even wrote it after. I was only joking, kid. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it, man. Fucking, you're a nice guy. It was nice to meet you, Worcester, brother. Hang tough, brother. You know what I mean? Keep keep your chin tucked in. If you got to fight, keep your head up, though. You know what I mean? And Sean, you too there in Illinois, brother. Salute to Chicago. Salute to Worcester. Salute to the Netherlands. Palmer. Salute to Jersey. Insight, and salute to DC, Baltimore, where Jay's from, and DC, where he is now. Peace to all he is. All the people that salute. Fucking subscribe, don't come on here and if you're thin-skinned and you're easily fucking offended or fuck anything like that. I'm not trying to offend nobody or hurt anyone's feelings. The only way I know how to be is brutally honest. I can't fucking sugarcoat nothing. I gotta be honest. But next time will be Thursday because Francis Ngannou was fighting AJ Friday morning and won championship. Usually I don't like doing fucking picks till after weigh-ins, but I'm gonna have to do them Thursday this week, I guess. So Palman, Thursday, brother, for Savage Inc. picks. All right. Thank you guys for jumping. I appreciate you, man. Fucking subscribe and like, and you get notifications every time. Come on, I definitely give 4, 5, 6 days a week at least. I have another channel too, and I'm gonna I'll start promoting that next week. And yeah, I'll be on there for at least 20 more years. So my work ethic is very good. I'm always gonna put out content. I'm always gonna talk fights. I'm always gonna talk music and talk life. Go on little fucking rants. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to help. Maybe someone could get something out of what the fuck I say. It's really hard to live that life today with all the surveillance and shit. It's just, unless you're built for it, you better just don't live that life of crime. If you can't help it, don't. I'm not gonna preach it and say not to because I'd be a hypocrite. I lived it, you know what I mean? But I got very lucky, you know what I mean? Like, I just got lucky, and I learned my lesson. You know what I mean? It sucks. Like, you're mad at yourself because you got caught. But people you think that if when shit gets real in life, some people just can't hack it. They will tell and you will go down. So unless you could if you can't handle doing time, I highly suggest you stop fucking doing what you're doing out there, people. I just want to give you the right thing. I want to say the right thing to you because I don't want you guys to see you guys have to grow up like I did. Not that you guys couldn't handle it. You guys probably fucking couldn't. It's just, I wouldn't be doing you guys justice telling you guys to fucking do something bad out there. Try to just do something right. Try to do something nice by everyone out there. Try to be nice. Vein, exactly. Mudvayne. Yeah, I like Mudvayne, bro. Yeah, they're pretty good. I seen original Metallica, original Megadeth, original Slayer, dude. Like I'm old school, bro. I'm old school, bro. Oh, Pereira, Illinois, bro. So where's that? Like, is that the Freemasons? Yeah. Well, that's kind of like miners, what we do, what sandhogs and tunnel workers, they consider us Freemasons too, you know what I mean? Fucking tunnel boring machines and hand mining and all that fucking shit. Yeah, people think the Big Dig was the central artery tunnel. No, it was. We had fucking 8 other water tunnels going on in that 20-year span all throughout Massachusetts. I was up in Clinton, Mass, Framingham, fucking Southborough, Weston, Chelsea, Weymouth, fucking Long Island, Deer Island, everywhere. There's so many places. The Greenbush fucking job, 18 miles of fucking, was it 18 miles? Braintree all the way to Situate Harbor. We had to banging fucking railroad tracks in between tunnel jobs. So for 2 years we did a lot of work. A lot of work. Pereira is the hometown of Richard Pryor. Yeah, Richard Pryor is the GOAT, bro. One of my fucking favorite, man. Yeah, comedy, man. I think I can write comedy easier than I can fucking write music because comedy, I can just write fucking true stories. You know what I mean? It's like music, the same thing. It's like true stories. You know what I mean? But you kind of try to put a spin on it. You know what I mean? But the crazy fucking stories, like the real life shit I've been through in my life, people would think it's like impossible or something. But no, the 80s and 90s were fucking crazy, man. It's a golden era, man. Totally different than the 2000s. Not even close. But I got faith in this generation. Peace, people. Have a blessed day. Palman, take it easy. Sean, take it easy. Worcester, take it easy, my man. All right. Like, subscribe, share, please, people, and fucking stop being haters, man, because it only makes me work harder. And unfortunately, like I can tell who the fuck's. I can see when people subscribe, when they unsubscribe, all kinds of shit. It's amazing. I see these like people acting like little bitches, man, like little kids. I'm like, what are you guys fucking in elementary school? And I know these guys are my age and shit. I'm like, you guys think I don't? You think you're slick? Like I don't know what you're fucking doing. They don't think I know. And this is the thing. This is why I pull people's cards when I see them. They'll kiss my ass when they see me, but then hey asshole, like you don't think I see you doing this? And they don't know what to say. Like, too funny. But anyways, have a blessed day, people. All right, honestly, have a blessed day wherever you are. Palmer, have a blessed night, brother. 6 hours ahead. Peace, people.